right, all right, all right. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? I'm glad to be back tonight. NBA for you guys, getting into the Celtics and the Cavaliers. Let me get my light on. Just a little bit dark. Oh, that's too bright. There we go. All right. Celtics, Cavaliers tonight, guys. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. That way you'll be updated with streams and content just like this. Tonight, we're going to get into your Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers. Tip-off will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Got about 15 minutes. Wanted to hop on and give a quick shout-out to all you guys. Shout-out to the family. Shout-out to the Wrench Gang. Much love to all the watchers and subscribers. Thanks a lot for being here tonight, guys. Yeah, so I did have some stuff going on, everybody, as far as, family stuff going on and kids and things like that. So I did have to take a couple nights off, but I am back. I'm ready to go. And we're going to have a fun night with these Celtics and Cavaliers. So I did hear about that. I watched some of the highlights, June. It was kind of crazy. Celtics need to figure it out and get back to Celtics basketball. So shout out to you, Timo. What's going on, man? What's going on? Renee, what up, Kay? What's going on with you? Richard in the building. Immortal, what's going on, Immortal? It's been a minute. Immortal, how you been, man? How have you guys been? Still for the Celtics no matter what? Yeah, I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll bounce back. It'll be all good. Getting to the matchup predictor, 18.5% for the Celtics, 81.5% for the Cavaliers. Jason Tatum is averaging 30 points a game. Donovan Mitchell is averaging 27 on the rebounds. Tatum is averaging 8. Jared Allen is averaging 9. On the assists, Marcus Smart is averaging 6, and Darius Garland is averaging 8. As far as the injuries, Robert Williams III is out. Tatum is out. Al Horford is out. Donovan Mitchell is day-to-day. As for the spread, Cavaliers are favored by 7.5, minus 285 on the money line, plus 228 for the Celtics, plus 7.5, obviously. And your over and under is 218.5. So, Immortal says, busy, bro. Did you get my email? Bills Mafia at Kennedy Space Center. Yo, I did see that, Immortal. I've been super busy with life stuff going on. I was going to respond to you. I did not forget. I will get to your email, and we'll chop it up. I know it's been a minute. We got to have a conversation. Shout out to Nate Plays coming through with the $9.99 super chat. Starting it off. Let's go, Nate. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the support. It says screen is cracked, so I won't be here for 1 week.
My screen is cracked, so I won't be here for 1 week. Ish, take this as a thank you for everything.
Oh man, shout out to you, Nate. I hope you get your screen fixed, man. Is it like a phone or an iPad? Like what is the device that you're having issues with that's cracked? Richard says, I'm assuming you're saying Morant. Yeah, John Morant officially suspended. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I don't think I've ever seen a player who wants to get kicked out of the NBA, right? Normally you want to work hard to get in the NBA. You don't want to get kicked out of it, and that's what it seems like he's trying to do. Morrow says, no worries, glad you got it. Yeah, man, I'm going to respond to you soon. Like I said, we got to have a talk. We haven't talked in a minute, so definitely want to chop it up with you. I was actually down there 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was down there 2 weeks ago. Topping off my water bottle here, guys. Hey, it almost filled up. Yeah, I was down there 2 weeks ago. So some adjustments are coming. Shout out to Nate again, coming through with the $1.99. Says, see you, love you. Love you too, man. Shout out to all you guys. Love each and every one of you. All 51,000 and counting of you guys. So glad to be here tonight. Daniel says, I had ribs, rice, corn, and lima beans. And for dessert, I had lemon cake. I haven't had lemon cake in so long. Lemon cake is, it's really strong, depending on who's making it. So you definitely have to, it's like I got to be in the mood for it kind of thing. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and prepare for these Celtics and these Cavaliers. Got about 9, well, not really 9, but about 13, 14 minutes until tip off. What else is going on? I'm gonna start. I actually had somebody reach out to me. I'm going to start doing Monday morning motivational streams, and it'll include things like sports news and just like journal topics, and we'll chop it up for 2 hours, and I'm gonna start doing that every Monday. So be on the lookout for that every Monday. Something that we'll start doing. Someone brought it to my attention. They're like, "Listen, I'd really like to hear news and motivational stuff on Monday." So I'm like, "All right, cool. We'll try it. We'll see what happens." I'll get my business done a little early. I do my business normally around 8, 9. So what I'll do is I'll get up a little early, 7, get everything I need to do for my business done. At 9 o'clock, I'll be over here Monday mornings, giving you guys Monday morning motivation. We'll cover different news topics and things like that live Monday mornings at 9. So we'll start that next week, next Monday, 9 a.m. And we'll see how it goes. All right. And if it works out, then we'll keep it going. And if it turns into something that you guys want every morning, we can do that too. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So yeah, good luck with your screen, Nate. Good luck with your screen, man. I hope it gets fixed and works out for you. Should be an easy fix though. iPad screens are fairly easy to fix. Dan, 10 o'clock game is going to be the Pelicans and the Kings. That's going to be the 10 o'clock game. But I'm only doing one tonight because I got to get some sleep. Been dealing with a lot of life stuff, and I got to start getting some sleep. So one game tonight. And I'm going to have to make it an early night. Been doing a lot of off-the-wall stuff, a lot of business stuff late at night. So handling the family and the kids and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, Pelicans and Kings will be at 10 o'clock. I'm sure there'll be 30 other streamers that'll be on doing it as well. You know, you guys got options. Even though I'm the best, I support everybody out there who's doing the same thing that I'm doing here. So there will be other guys online if you need access to watch that game or stream it with someone. Shout out to all those guys because we don't hate around here. We appreciate. So yeah. Shout out to you, Kathy. Says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well today. Kathy, how are you doing? Mark says, and humble. Yeah, man, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Most def. Richard says, balance, sensei. Yeah, man, listen, the funny thing about life is if you keep going, you don't know when to stop. Especially in my world. It's a keep going kind of world. And I've realized that I've had to make some proper changes and slow down a little bit. I put my feet in the sand and I felt some ocean, and it woke me up, opened my eyes to certain things. So more on that later. All right, we're waiting on tip off, guys. It's currently 6:55 Eastern Standard. Got about 13, 14 minutes until tip off potentially. And we'll be getting ready soon. Shout out to you, Richard. Much love, man. Y'all know I'm loyal to y'all too, so definitely is a mutual thing. It's a mutual thing. So there's 5 games. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games tonight. You got the Celtics and Cavaliers. You got your 76ers and Pacers. You got your Trailblazers and Pistons. You got the Hawks and the Heat, which I think that's going to be a good one. You've got the Raptors and the Nuggets. And then the last game of the night will be the Pelicans and the Kings. Daniel says, my dad's birthday was today. Then he blamed the dog for pooping everywhere in the house. Then when he asked me if I knew what happened, I played dumb about it. Spoken like a true kid, Daniel. Spoken like a true kid. Happy birthday to your dad, though. Happy birthday to Mr. Hutchins. Richard on the way to 100K strong. Yeah, man. And you know what? It's going to feel so much better than just getting there overnight. Know that I took the time. We took the time to get there. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't just because the channel went viral, right? Put in the work to get there. It's going to mean so much more. 6 NHL games. Yeah, I want to get into NHL, but I'm only one man. I need a clone. We were just talking about this the other night. I need a clone. If I had a clone, I'd have like one of me doing NHL, one of me doing basketball, and then one of me doing football, like just like all at the same time, like all different kinds of content. Because obviously like football is out of season, so it's just about like trade news and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Shout out to G Young. What's going on with you, man? G Young in the building. Sunday was Justin Fields' birthday. I didn't know that. Well, happy birthday to Mr. Justin Fields. Is he still the franchise of the Bears? Is he still the man? Is that still a thing? Is Mr. Fields still gonna be the man down there or over there in Chicago? 23 viewers, guys. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We got 12 likes. Next stop is going to be 25. That is our next goal. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Earl says, you definitely need a clone. Right. Definitely. Well, I'm not going to get into that yet. But, like I said, there's going to be some good changes coming up and stuff like that. Definitely looking to expand, bring some people on. Bring some people under the wing. And we'll figure it all out. But you guys know I will always do what is in the best interest of you guys in the channel. Immortal Eagle, he has to be the man. I think there was talks in regards to something during the draft. I forgot exactly what it was, and I don't want to sound crazy, but I'm going to have to look it up. But there was some talks in regards to the Bears and who could be next up if Justin Fields is not the one, if he is not Neo for the Bears. So we shall see. As we get ready here for tip-off.
Fell just short in the Garden. The Cavs are poised to claim the season series with a win tonight and send a bit of a message as we roar down the stretch.
Shout out to Grant. What's going on with you, man? I'm feeling great.
Not just tonight, but
I'm
the
feeling
rest of the
great.
way. The Knicks just won't stop winning. They've now run their streak to 9 and trail the Cavs by only a game, while the Cavs sit 2.5 behind the third-place Sixers.
So they should trade down.
Hi, everyone.
I feel like that's probably what's going to happen, though. That's not to say like Fields, because Fields is definitely a great mobile quarterback, and I think he just needs to work on his arm and his confidence. But I think over time, he probably will get exposed this year if he doesn't make the necessary adjustments to develop properly. Shout out to you, Richard. Yeah, man. Raiders and Saints. Derek Carr going to the Saints. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, Derek Carr going to the Saints. I think it works. They needed a quarterback. Derek Carr needed a team. They're willing to pay him the amount of money he wanted, $100 million guaranteed, 150 total. I mean, in his position, you can't beat that. And I think that he'll fit in well, and he'll be respected by the Saints crew. What's going on, JJ? How you doing? Daniel, March Madness next week? Yeah, without a doubt. It is without a doubt. As far as the Raiders, well, I don't think that the Raiders are gonna take a shot at Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers ends up with the Jets. They've got a decent course set over there. They've got a great running back. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is gonna be able to utilize those tools the way that he wants to, and he's not going to have to do as much developing, which is kind of like his kryptonite, because he doesn't want to take the necessary time to make the players around him better. He wants to be on a ready-made team, and I think the Jets suit that in regards to him and his mindset and philosophy at this point in his career. UNC says, what do you think about Dak going somewhere else? How much – I guess I'm going to answer a question with a question. How much – I guess in a sense, how much abuse can the Cowboys take, right? Because I felt like when Cooper Rush came in there, he balled out, and he played at a higher level than what Dak did. Obviously, it fizzled out. I think Cooper came in there with the hot hand, and he was fired up, ready to go, and he kind of just, went out like a fast flame. But there was moments where I realized that Cooper Rush is playing better than Dak. And why was that, right? Is it because Dak doesn't have the drive? He doesn't have the ambition to be great? Because I think it goes beyond just talent, right? At the end of the day, someone, it can be great. They can throw the ball. But if they don't have the ambition and the heart to win, they're not going to win. And I think that's what we've been seeing with Dak Prescott, him not having the heart to actually go out there and command the game and win. So the 2023-2024 season is going to be crazy. I'm also expecting the season to be obviously our biggest because we've grown. So next season is going to be wild. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we're getting through basketball now and college and all that kind of stuff. But next football season, it's going to be wild. And I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to Charles. Says good night. Watching from Nassau, the Bahamas. Outstanding. Go Celtics. Shout out to you, Charles. Much love to everybody down there in Nassau. Shout out to NASA. Nassau. Is that how you say it? Yeah, that's how you say it. The Bahamas. For some reason, I always think it sounds like the space station NASA. But shout out to my people in the Bahamas. Much love to all you guys. Immortal says, I agree. It's mental. David says, but he has been injured the last 2 years. I think next year he shocks the world. Listen, I want to see people be successful. I think Dak Prescott is one of them. As much as I am a Bills fan, I would like to see Dak do something and come out great. And maybe potentially we could see them in the Super Bowl. Who knows? But he has to step up to the plate and become the quarterback that people think that he can be or people know that he could be. So I think that's what it boils down to, right? Taking that extra initiative, taking that extra day for practice, spending that time that you need to fully develop and mature into your position that you've had for so long. You've got the money, right? You've got the money. You've got the contract. Do you want to win now? And that's the same thing that goes for Zeke, right? Zeke, he's got the money. He's got the contract. Don't fall asleep at the wheel now because you've got the money. Make it make sense. So, Charles said, you nailed it. All right, man. Yeah, I figured I did, but I was just like making sure. Yeah, I mean, if you got the money, you're paid to do the job. So what did the famous Tom Brady say? Do your job. Didn't that become the slogan? Well, you got to do your job. You got to get out there and make it happen. MJ says Dak is second guessing himself when he passed the ball. Yeah, 100%. You can tell there's like this nervous look on his face every time he throws the ball. And I think that's the biggest problem. Like his confidence is shot to I mean, not fully shot, but it's shot to a degree that when he throws the ball, he gets nervous. And I think that's where a lot of those interceptions and where those picks come from. Him going out there and not having the amount of confidence that he needs to have to perform at the elite level that he should be. So, news with Lamar and the Ravens. I have not had any news yet. I'm going to be checking on that soon. I know we've been talking about it for the last year, literally, trying to figure out his contract and what he's going to do. I'm going to be honest, and I hate to say it. I think he needs to get a real agent, or at least he needs to have his mom work with a real agent, because I'm assuming he's lost out on a lot of money because of that relationship, and I'm also assuming that he hasn't been able to gain other contracts and sign on the dotted line for other things that would have propelled him to where he needs to be as well. There's a lot of wheels in motion when it comes to that. MJ says Lamar Jackson to San Francisco or Oakland is definitely an option. Yeah, I mean, there was talks about Atlanta, right? There was talks about the Falcons and, you know, how he'd fit in that scheme down there. But San Francisco would be interesting, right? I'm still not ruling out Brock Purdy as being able to take over that team. Lance coming back, he's definitely going to have to prove himself. There's so much to talk about, so much to discuss there as well. David's like, Oakland? He's like, that's Vegas. That's where I'm at. But yeah, guys, you know, it's just one of those things where we'll get into it. We'll get into it eventually. But tonight, we've got these Celtics and these Cavaliers coming up next.
And we were at Boston about how the best teams recover quickly from their mistakes.
Shout out to Spencer. I like Lamar in New Orleans. Well, that's not going to happen now because Mr. Carr is now their quarterback.
One-on-one isolation, but instead moving that ball around, right? There was too much individual matchup hunting last time around. He said there were opportunities where they could have moved Boston's defense around before attacking. Look, you got to get off the ball quickly, move, cut, and most importantly, as soon as you feel a second body coming over to defend you, find the open man. And look, while Boston is not at full strength tonight is still a test in seeing what they've learned.
Kathy says, I hope Dallas Cowboys will do better next year. I totally agree with you about Dak. I hope they trade Ezekiel, pay Tony Pollard. I agree with you there, Kathy. Tony Pollard just wants it more. So let's pay the guy who wants to win. I think that's the that should be the theme. Pay the guy who wants to win.
Right at the wrong time. That is the wrong time to go one-on-one.
We have tip-off. Cavaliers will start. As Garland will bring it down.
It is great to have you with us. Thanks for spending some of your Monday night with us this evening. As here's Evan Mobley, Marcus Smart. Great John Jared Allen on the switch.
Allen drives up. He's going to lose it. Nope. Save. Garland drive. Kicks it back out. And Mobley steps out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. Celtics ball.
There's the coach who really, I think he just got a new, he got his job.
Texans quarterback plans.
I think just recently.
Oh, is David or not? Is Davis Mills franchised in? I can't remember.
So he's done a good job.
As Jalen passes out, that's going to be a 3 by Muscala. The Celtics get on the board first.
You'll see Marcus Smart get switched on the big men quite a bit.
Garland shoots top of the key. That's going to be off.
Have patience to take advantage of.
Jared Allen gets called for the foul as he was working on the offensive glass. That's certainly something to keep an eye on here this evening. Robert Williams is out.
Shout out to you guys, 54 viewers, 17 likes. We need to get to 25 next, guys. That's our next goal. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Celtics, Cavaliers basketball. As Muscala kicks it back out to Smart for three. That's going to be off. Rebound by Allen.
Here's Mitchell. 5 days ago in Boston.
Mitchell kicked it back out. He loses it. It's going to be a turnover. Celtics ball.
113 hit 16 threes along the way. As here is the injury report. 3 starters out for the Celtics tonight.
Shout out to you, Spencer. Thanks a lot, man.
You have to be careful with the Celtics. You want to protect the paint, but at the same time, you got to protect that 3-point
Round 3
shot
doesn't go. Allen rebound.
And they're pretty good at it.
Second in the league, 41 a game. Last week they had a game in which they shot 29 against Brooklyn, and that ball is fumbled inside. Those 29 three-point attempts were their fewest all season long.
That's amazing.
29.
29 is
you guys seen that the 49ers were looking at Baker? It's an interesting thing.
You can't beat them.
It'd be kind of weird to see Baker playing for the 49ers.
They are 25-0. They're perfect this year. As here's Garland, he'll pedal to the foul line. Off it goes into the corner to Okoro.
Okoro with a big slam. Score is now 3-2. Celtics up by 1.
These Celtics are coming off a couple of home losses to the New York clubs as Brown looked to get inside, got stymied originally by Mobley, but he pivots, banks, and scores to give the Celtics a 5-2 lead. Friday, Boston let a 28-point lead slip away as they fell to the net.
Mitchell for 3. He hits.
Knocks it down. And then last night, the Knicks stayed red hot.
Cavaliers tied up.
129 double overtime victory in Boston. The Celtics got to town. We were told around 3 o'clock as
White kicks it back out to Jalen.
Deals to Brown.
He shoots.
Brown's 15-footer
Doesn't go. Rebound by Mobley.
Regardless of who they have on the floor in green, the Cavs have to go after them as if they were full strength.
Garland, little flip, gets it to go.
This Boston team 4 through 12 is better than a lot of teams 1 through 9.
Exactly.
7-5 is the early.
MJ says, what do you think about Michael Thomas in New Orleans?
I want to leave him there.
He's been collecting a check, man. I don't think he really cares about playing. He's getting paid his money regardless. He's been riding the bench for years. You know, all he has to do is show up and make millions. It's going to be an illegal screen. Turnover. It'll be Boston ball. Spencer, yeah, man. March Madness next week will be heavy onto the college.
Maybe
I am excited for it.
Contact was made. He was leaning into Smart. Griffin, baseball's one over to Muscala.
Muscala for 3 does not hit. Rebound by Garland. Donovan drives, kicks it back out, and
Griffin for the last couple of seasons has been among the league leaders in charges drawn.
Wow, it's going to lead to a foul on Donovan as Griffin catches the charge.
He's good at anticipating your body movement. He's done a good job.
I always forget that Blake Griffin's on Celtics. I don't know.
Here is Griffin. Now Brown. Brown looks to get going early in ball games. As back it goes to Griffin. There's a lot of damage.
Goes back to Smart.
Here's Smart.
Shoots the 3. Way off. It's going to be an air ball.
Live with that possession all night long as White pokes it away from Garland and over the sideline.
Well, the one thing about the Celtics, they have good floor spacing always. And that's where you can get in trouble because they move the ball so well.
Cinderella.
Especially down the stretch when they need scores, they move the ball.
I was looking over my my bracket stuff earlier.
Mitchell got a half step right to the basket, couldn't get the roll. Muscala rebound.
Cinderella.
He's getting good opportunities, though. I like that.
Brown knifes his way inside.
Maybe Gonzaga.
Allen, puts it up and
I think they might come out of nowhere.
Up his second early, and Brown has a chance for the three-point play.
Yeah, and what you have to do, you cannot let
They've been kind of quiet.
Brown get in the open court.
Snuck into the top 10.
He is dangerous in the open floor. The best open floor player they have on their team. And when he gets going in open floor, he can be a headache. You have to pick him up early.
Jason Tatum, who was out tonight, and Jaylen Brown have combined for 57 points a ball game. Brown at 27 tonight.
So Brown's going to shoot free throws.
If not the best.
And makes it.
Brown gives the Celtics an 8-7 lead. Highest scoring duo
scores 8-7.
Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, although they've been partnered only for a handful of games. The trade deadline. Dean Wade is checked in.
Garland pass to Mobley, gets the layup to go. Scores now 8-9. Cavaliers up by 1. Snack says, why does the Cavaliers receive no national TV coverage? I have no idea, to be honest. I just know, like, obviously there's certain games that they have on League Pass, and then certain games that show up on the local channels, but it obviously goes by a region most of the time.
Definitely in the paint, they have to be aware of those three-point shots.
As White brings it back down. Kicks it back out. Griffin faked the three.
Mobley talks Griffin into a travel.
And it's going to be a travel on Blake Griffin.
We have our first timeout of the evening. We're just underway here in Cleveland.
All right, so scores 11-9, 6 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Time out for the Cavaliers. Quick commercial break. Shout out to Michelle. What's going on with you, Michelle? Good to see you tonight. Says, isn't the same without the king. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. How do you think it would have went if he had stayed with the Cavaliers all this time? How many championships do you think LeBron would have won with the Cavaliers if he would have stayed? It's a good question. Shout out to you, Michelle. Spencer says 1. MJ says Cavs will upset someone in the playoffs. Okay. Well, yeah, if LeBron still played for the Cavaliers, this would be on prime time right now. We want those views. See, I get it. To be honest, I think that if LeBron would have stayed with the Cavaliers, he probably would have won maybe 3. Maybe. I feel like that team with Kevin Love, Kyrie. Yeah, I think if they would have actually figured out their chemistry and built on those 3, they could have won 3. Shout out to you, Michelle. OKC isn't thundering for you. They're supposed to play the Warriors tomorrow, so we'll be on that one. That'll be tomorrow. It'll be Warriors and Thunder tomorrow. We'll be on that. And then Wednesday, what is that? Dallas? Yeah, Dallas and Pelicans. That'll be Wednesday. So tomorrow, we'll be doing the Warriors and the Thunder. And then Wednesday, we've got the Mavericks and the Pelicans. All right, here we go.
We appreciate the big man wearing the mic tonight. Meanwhile, here's Evan Mobley working in toward Muscala. Keeps his dribble, draws a double, back out it goes to Wade.
And Wade's 3 does not go. Dion Wade.
Marcus
Smart with the rebound. He drives in, throws it high off the glass, does not go. Wade gets the rebound.
Step for step. Smart was nicked up, played a lot of basketball last night as Mitchell fires a three.
Mitchell's long three doesn't go.
Scala rebounds.
Yeah, Smart has done a good job of resurrecting his game from the perimeter. He's done a great
I think
job
Zion's
of
still
being able to
injured
shoot
or
from the
injured
perimeter
again.
because he couldn't hit the broad side of a bomb when he
MJ.
first came to the league.
Brown also played a lot of basketball just last night. 47
Smart
minutes
three,
beside
that goes.
Smart. That's his second
The
triple
score
of
is
the
now
evening.
14 to 9. Celtics
you
up
have to contest those shots.
by
They
5.
are a part of their arsenal. You can't sit there and look at them.
Garland kicks it inside to Mobley. He gets fouled,
Scala in the
and
air.
he'll go to the line for 2.
Scala, as he fouled Mobley, fell awkwardly.
Nice move by Darius to get inside. Good pass. Mobley with a nice
This is Zion has foot fungus.
Goes to the line for 2 shots.
I feel like Zion always has something, man.
No, it doesn't.
Oh boy.
The floor does not give.
It's
Mobley,
tough.
Kansas
It's
first.
tough.
Let's pause for a word from your Northern
'Cause
Ohio
I want to see the kid
GMC
play. I want to see him be great, but he just can't stay healthy for nothing. Can't stay healthy for nothing. 30-second timeout as Mobley makes the second free throw is going to be off. Rebound by Smart.
Serena Winters after tonight. The Cavaliers depart to Miami for a pair of games against the Heat as Brown lays it up.
Brown gets the layup to go.
Games in Charlotte against the Hornets. You have your bags back. You
Ready to go. But right now, the Cavs got to get their defense ready to go because Brown has found a good opportunity. Too many times he's getting that drive to the basket.
Yeah, he's definitely got the injury virus.
Missed the last 2 games with ankle soreness.
Things and stuff. I don't like the Cavaliers that much, but I want them to win because I hate the Celtics. Oh man. Well, at least you're honest about it. As Okoro hits, score is now 16 to 12.
I mean, when the defender is backing up, that's when you attack. That's exactly what Isaac did.
Richard, yeah, man. What's up, Ryan? Ryan Devlin in the building. Brogdon tries to go off the glass, no good. It's going to be Wade with the rebound. Garland shoots, way off, hits the back of the rim. LeVert can't get the 3. He was wide open. Cavaliers shooting.
They gave up a lot of second
Not
chance
good.
opportunities. Stay active on the offensive board.
The loss of Robert
Brown
Williams.
kicks it to Smart.
Maybe a costly one for
Brown
the
sets the
Boston
screen, back
Certainly
inside
was
to
noticeable last
Brown,
night.
kicks
That
it out.
double overtime loss
Brogdon
to
for
Knicks.
3, he hits.
Cooley, Kansas,
Scores
really
19
good.
to 12.
19-12
Celtics.
lead. Joe Mazzulla a couple of days ago said it may be 7 to 10 days for Williams to return. LeVert goes upstairs. Mobley's there.
LeVert goes up, gets fouled, and 1. And Mobley will go to the line on the 3-point play.
Go inside on this team. They don't have a lot of shot blockers in there. You got opportunities. Nice catch and finish by Mobley inside. Good pass by LeVert to find the open man.
So Mobley heads to the line. Rubio checks in. Joe Mazzulla.
Richard, yeah, I want to see that one about the Jordans. It looks like it's going to be a good movie. I'll probably end up checking it out. Has anybody seen Creed 3 yet? I've been hesitating. I don't want to go and spend the money at the movies unless it's good. Has anyone seen it? Can anyone vouch for it? So I don't want to spend the money if no one's seen it or can say it's good. As Mobley gets hit with the goaltending.
Goaltending is the call. A late one made by referee Tyler Ford.
So the score is going to be 21 to 15 with 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Richard says yes, very disappointed. Oh, see, I wanted it to be good. Dang, man. I'm gonna have to wait now. Mobley shoots the 3. That goes. Jamal says, I seen Creed. It's a good movie. All right, we're split. It's like it's 50-50 now. Richard said, watch it at home, Jay, I promise. All right, I'm going to throw up a poll. That's what I'm going to do. I might have to put up a poll. See who seen it and liked it.
This has been now known as the Cornet contest. The idea being with that 7-2
So
frame,
Jamal, was it just basically just like 1 and 2 with just like obviously a spin of the story, or did they like change it and it's like not as much fighting? Because that's what I heard. I heard it's not as much boxing.
Hauser badgered by LeVert, and he got his pocket.
As LeVert gets the steal.
That's one thing LeVert's been doing all season. Very good on that defensive end with his hands.
Goes behind the back, kicks it out to Mobley to the corner, back to Mobley. He drives, goes high with the hook, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Got a running start at Cornet, and Cornet didn't stand a chance.
Shout out to Boris. What's going on with you, man?
He just hit a 3 to use that to get inside.
Just like 1 and 2. Special effects made it look fake. Timeout, commercial break, guys. Special effects made it look fake. Had a good storyline, but not written well. Okay. I really wish they would have just had it available to stream. Like, I'd be fine with paying like how we did during the pandemic, right? You just pay to stream it. I wish they'd start like just doing that for like all the movies, because I don't want to have to go all the way to Regal and spend $50 or $60 on tickets and food. Now, obviously, if you bring the kids, you're looking at like 100, 150 easy. Very easy. Shout out to Boris, the Game Boy's dad, Marvin. Shout out to you, Marvin. He said, do an air horn. I got you. Got you, Dan. Jamal says, seen it in XD. What is that? What is XD? What's that? You lost me there, man. Timeout commercial break, my friends. Timeout commercial break. Big screen, okay. Shout out to Victor for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, Victor. Cowbells is dinner time. You know we reserve those for the football. The crowd, since was a computer generated, looked like a video game. Really? Oh no, that's kind of weird. So now when I watch it, I'm gonna be on the lookout for that, because that sounds so weird. Like, you gotta have that real crowd, that real experience in the background. That's what makes boxing boxing. They just think like CGI can like fix or change anything. It can't. You gotta keep that real experience somewhere.
By 3, I am Serena Winters. The Cavaliers have the 3rd youngest starting lineup in the NBA. Only
Dragos says, will the Celtics choke again?
Let me put that in perspective for you. Every single player on the Celtics roster,
we got another close one.
Playoff experience. Darius Garland candidly
said
he's fiending for the playoffs. That it's always been a dream of his, and he's ready to feel that intensity. Evan Mobley said he's frequently checking the standings. It is no secret.
Shout out to you guys. 68 viewers, 25 likes. Next goal is going to be 50, guys. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Next goal is going to be 50 likes.
JB cautioned that they can't get ahead of themselves. They got to focus on each game, but there is definitely an excitement around here, fellas.
As Mobley makes the free throws. Score is now 20-21. Celtics up.
This building has been sensational over the last 2 seasons. The energy here.
Brown drives inside, goes off the glass, misses. Mobley rebound.
How much they've appreciated the effort from the fans as LeVert
kicks it inside, out for the 3. No, fakes it. And that's going to be stolen by Brogdon. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Pritchard shoots the 3, hits it, rainbow shot. Peyton Pritchard.
Look at these guys. You gotta approach them.
Scores now 24-20.
And you have to depend on your teammates to help you. You cannot stand there like that and watch these guys.
Shout out to you, Richard.
Bounces off, finds LeVert. LeVert checked by Jaylen Brown.
LeVert's gonna travel. That's going to be a turnover, Celtics ball.
And you can see the referee sitting there watching his feet. You have to put the ball on the floor before you step. You step first, they're going to call it on you every time.
See there, the Cavaliers have coughed it up 6 times already in this first quarter as Cornette provides a high screen.
Brogdon drives off the glass and one.
The basket, lay it in, and draw a foul.
And right now, it's the Cavs defense that has to wake up.
Scores now 26-20 as Brogdon will go to the line to shoot a free throw. Close out on the three-point play.
Hard to stop a man when he gets in that position. That's perfect angle, either side of the basket.
Dragos, yeah, he's sitting this one out.
To get help from the weak side.
Brogdon was a terrific pickup for the Celtics in the offseason. You want to talk about sacrifice. Last season, Malcolm Brogdon averaged 21.5 points per game. This is the first time he hasn't started since way back during the 17-18 season. The Cavs have now turned it over 7 times. Comes here to Boston, willingly comes off the bench.
Rubio with the turnover.
It's been a really nice setup for Joe Mazzulla having a player like Brogdon to come in with those reserves and run the show.
Oh, they got the best 6 through 12 in the league, I think. As far as
Log into Brown. Thought about the three. He's going to drive on Wade. Fade away. Doesn't go. Mitchell with the rebound.
By the Cavaliers, Mitchell struts into the floor court. Playing with his middle finger on his left hand.
Mobley shoots the three. That's going to be in and out.
Levert puts it up. That was blocked by Hauser.
Levert tried to get it to go. Does not. Rebound by Pritchard.
Pritchard works on Rubio.
Drives inside, kicks it out. Brown has it now.
2 nights ago in the win over the Pistons. Pritchard's pass read by Levert, tip, but gobbled up by
Brogdon shoots the three. That's going to be way off. Mobley gets the rebound.
Final minute, opening quarter. Wade makes the catch, sprays it to Levert.
Levert three, way off.
Rubio got a fingertip on it, so did Mobley. Rubio rescues it.
Both teams are just
Tony Brothers
playing terrible basketball right now, Richard.
Behind the backboard, the Cavs bench, however,
chemistry is just not there.
Is up in arms.
People jacking up shots, hoping that it goes in. I don't know. I don't think they came ready to play tonight.
Take a look at it here.
Didn't hit anything behind the backboard. That's an immediate stoppage of play. Could not tell.
What's going on with you, Kay? How you doing tonight?
The Celtics have scored the last
Brown drives inside. He gets blocked, but they're going to call it a foul.
Got the rejection on the Brown drive, but Brown will shoot free throws.
Friday night SmackDown wrestling commentary.
Have been in the paint in this quarter.
Oh man,
have to find a way
that'll be a trip.
Him going to his left side. All of them have gone to his right. Now I know that's in the scouting report. You gotta start paying attention to that because that is what he's all about. Going to that right side.
This is not too good. My sinuses are acting up bad. Yeah, I deal with that too. Terrible sinus issues. As Jalen misses the first free throw.
Mask you see there ever since. He's played well with it on.
Yes, he has. That's tough to do, though. I had to do that one time. I just took it off and took the beating.
Some guys take to it, others simply can't play with it.
Second free throw is good.
Brown makes it a
Scores now 28-20, 8-point game, 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell shoots the three, hits.
Donovan does a good job of knocking that three down.
5-point game.
Mitchell early in the shot clock said enough of this.
Yeah, you could tell. Looked like he was fed up.
It's about a 4-second difference between shot clock and first quarter
Jalen
clock.
running down the clock.
Wade watches Brown. Mobley gets switched on to
Cornette
Brown.
sets the screen.
Now,
Back to Hauser for three. He hits.
Celtics.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Score.
Hit 6, and this really was the
31-23.
5 nights ago.
Mitchell goes all the way and one. Donovan Mitchell doing what he does.
Look at a dance to the hoop. This is a perfect opportunity. Mitchell doing a good job with a nice dance to the hoop. Touch off the board. Opportunity for a three-point play. Nice soft touch. Down it goes.
Beautiful layup by Donovan Mitchell as he goes to the line to complete the three-point play.
He's able to steady himself.
Yep.
Mitchell, an 87%
Free throw's good.
free throw shooter. Oh, brother, set
Long
play.
pass, wide open, block.
We're going to count the basket. Goaltending is the
Goaltending.
call. Set play off the made free throw. Credit the Celtics.
As LeVert tried to block it at the last second, but that's going to lead to a goaltending, so count it.
With only seconds
Scores 33-26 with .8 left on the clock.
Crowd's got a look on the humongatron.
So that's going to be it for the first quarter, guys.
15,000 plus.
Interesting start to the game. Celtics holding on to the lead, 33-26. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Timeout, commercial break. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us tonight. 75 viewers, 29 likes. We need 21 more to get to that 50 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Much love. Classic finger roll. He went high off the glass. It was nice. It was nice. Kay says, mine never hit this hard, though. So, like, obviously being in New York, you have the, we've had, like, a crazy winter or weather going on right now. So, for instance, we went from, like, 19 degrees to 55, and that could do a lot in your sinuses and all that kind of stuff, especially when you're, you know, around a heater or it's keeping your nostrils dry and all that kind of stuff. So many different things that you have to deal with when it's cold. So is anyone else having like notification issues? Because I've been getting emails from people saying they haven't been getting like my notifications when I go live. So are you guys getting the notifications, or did you just happen to see that I was online and hopped on? So I feel like YouTube's playing tricks. There's no reason to have 51,000. I get a lot of people aren't basketball fans, but we've got a lot more than 68 basketball fans out of the 51,000 of you. So I think these are YouTube antics that are going on. Shout out to John Gomez. Says go Celtics. As we get back to it, start of the second quarter.
Around in some respects.
Back to you guys.
Tate Pritchard misfires on a three as we open up play in the second quarter. Grant Williams, who has just checked in, salvaged the possession, but a second.
Purple, yeah, we did the Illinois game. It was fun. Mitchell, nice spin, takes it all the way to the rack. 33-28. JJ says no notification. Janelle says I saw the notification. Yeah, make sure you guys click that bell and turn on all notifications. That way you'll know exactly when we go live. So I think that's the issue sometimes. If you don't click all notifications, it'll like pick and choose for you. It's like, oh, they only like football, so we'll only send them the football notifications.
Last season in the playoffs, he defended Kyrie Irving in the first round. He was great against Milwaukee. Spent some time guarding Steph Curry as well.
Rubio loses it as Muscala gets the steal, and White brings it down. He's going to kick it out to Grant.
Well, that's who they are. They're a good defensive team, and they move the ball on offense, which makes them a solid.
Brogdon drives, kicks it out to White for three. Money. Scores now 36-28. Celtics up.
Osman, LeVert, Mitchell, Rubio, and Allen are on the floor.
Janelle says stocking candy while listening at work. Shout out to you, Janelle. As Mitchell hits a big three. Scores now 31-36. Celtics with a 5-point lead.
Williams, the Does he have
Grant
an
Williams hits the three. All right. It's a three-point shootout because no one wants to play defense. 39-31.
In the last meeting between these teams, Grant Williams picked up but did not play.
Mitchell goes all the way. It's going to be off. Rebound by Grant Williams.
Into the hands of the Celtics. Out comes White. White Euro steps inside. Appeared to walk. He did.
It's going to be a travel on White. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
To get there.
What you call a shot to yourself. On the playground maybe, but not out here.
It's even iffy on the playground.
Went out in the first round.
Oh yeah, that would have caused
Yeah, it's going to be a wild one next week, Purple, but I'll make sure we get the March Madness going. It's going to be a fun time, just like it was last year. Just like it was last year. As Brogdon drives high off the glass, and he'll get fouled. 3-point play.
10 points off the Celtic bench.
Yeah, see, and that is what I was worried about. Is again, they're the strongest team in the league from the 5th man to the 12th man, and this team is starting to show these other guys are playing pretty good as Brogdon gets to the hoop for 2.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun for March Madness last year. It was great. I was really surprised by the Peacocks. They cost me some money in the beginning, and then they made me a lot more money in the end before I realized that the buck would stop. So shout out to those Peacocks.
Pritchard with the rebound. The Celtics have the basketball and a 9-point lead.
Williams, jab step 3, money. He hits. Scores now 45-33. 9 minutes left on the clock in the second quarter as the Cavaliers will call a timeout. And that'll lead us to a quick commercial break.
The future is threatened.
Yeah, that's your word, Purple. Yeah, Hawks game just started. Score should be on the screen for you guys as well in that scroll. So. Yeah, Nate scores 43-33. Celtics up by 10. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Yeah, that's what helps keep the spam out, Richard. That's what helps keep the spam out. Case is fixing to eat. Yeah, get some food. Get something good. I made a Caesar salad with chicken. It was so good. A little Caesar salad with chicken. The chicken. Yeah, win percentage is at 53.9% for the Celtics. Richard, yeah, man, it's weird. You know, it's funny because doing this like serious, I've learned a lot. You got to be patient with the system and the algorithm because they control everything. But as long as you know how to work around it, you'll win.
If you look at the last season by not making it to the playoffs. That was the experience they needed to get to understand what time of year this is. And they're
Garland goes behind the back. On Pritchard, throws it high, gets it to go. Nice little floater.
Celtics by 10. 8:35 and counting in the first half.
Brogdon kicks it out. Williams for three. He hits. He's been lights out from three.
I don't know who's watching him, but when he rotates,
Score is now 48-35.
You better start getting out there because he has the range now.
Williams has been somewhat of a Swiss Army knife for this Boston team over the last few years. Garland inside goes to Allen.
Allen's little floater is off. White with the rebound.
White, the former Spur, deals to Brogdon, who was a Pacer last season.
Shout out to you, Nate.
Picked up by Osman on the switch. Steps back.
And that will be off, out of bounds. That'll be Cavaliers ball.
Celtics 48, Cavs 35. Joe Mazzulla named head coach, despite the fact that his only head coaching experience came 3 years ago at Fairmont State, a Division II school in northern West Virginia. He's taken over the reins for this Boston team and has done so
Levert
well. As Levert
will go to the line as he gets fouled. He'll be shooting two.
A little bit of a sidestep to get inside. Cavs trying to find a way to get some rhythm on the offensive end of the floor.
So Levert gets set for free throws. Download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em, presented by Fubo TV.
Yeah, there's a correlation as far as with what YouTube knows you for, right? Like if they know you for just like football, then that's basically how they facilitate your traffic in the algorithm. They know that I was football heavy last year, and they know that I was heavy on March Madness, but not as much for NBA, so that's why we're at where we're at right now. But as the time goes on, you'll see it pick up, especially when we go closer to like the finals. It'll all even out by the time playoffs and the finals come. Brown fadeaway hits. Score is now 50-37, 13-point game.
37 lead.
When you look at it, Brown is the only one. Oh, good pass. Now that's how you play the game.
Jared Allen with the bounce pass.
Shout out to you, Purple.
That's Karras' first field goal. Muscala run off the line.
Muscala pass to White. He's going to drive. High off the glass. Doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. Cleans it up.
Careful with those two fouls as White puts it up and in. Okoro weaves his way to the basket. Muscala was there. Brown rebounds. Out comes White. White tied up by Garland. Heads toward the basket.
Nice pass outside. Brown steps up.
Brown in toward Osman.
And that's going to be a blocking foul. Who goes to the line for two?
But at least they ran him off the three-point line.
Take a look at our Duncan reward of the first half.
Yeah, that was a great move without the basketball, an even better pass to hit him on the move for the easy dunk.
Campy mentioned it at the start of the second quarter. So he likes Levert's activity.
First free throw.
Ends of the floor. Get a look there at Allen. Allen checks out as Mobley returns. Mitchell re-enters as well. I started to say the Cavs were not thrilled about the fact that they did not get the ball to Allen a lot in the last meeting between these teams. Allen only went for 5 points. Unfortunately, tonight he was in foul trouble early.
Right.
Allen remains scoreless.
Second free throw.
Well, a lot of that has to go with the way the game
is good.
Too. I mean,
scores 53-39. Celtics up.
If they're controlling and getting things positive, it's tough, but that's when you have to, as a guard, slow it down and get it to him. Make sure you keep him involved.
Mobley works on Williams.
Mobley kicks it to Garland.
Williams is able
takes
to
the three, drives inside. Knocked out, but picked up by Okoro. He'll hit the three.
Garland's visibly frustrated.
That was a big basket there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Brown to the basket.
Brown with the big slam coming back the other way.
Not playing with the type of fire I thought they would have. They're letting him have Brown way too much freedom.
Garland tried to sling one up top.
And Garland's going to lose that out of bounds. Celtics ball.
A late call for the Cavs.
Garland has been muttering to himself over the last couple of possessions. Brown right to the basket.
Oof.
The Cavs didn't get back in time.
Celtics were able to run off the make.
And see, that is what disturbs me. When teams can run off a made basket, that to me tells me that you're not really aware of what's going on out there. The Cavs have to get a little sharper with their mental approach tonight and take advantage of some of these opportunities.
I think Luke Cornett has re-entered as Osmond on court.
Osmond hits the three.
Need to get him going.
Score is now 45-55, 10-point game.
That is a welcome sight. Brown to the foul line, back to Cornett. Now White. White's runner left it short. Cornett got a hand on it. Cornett had a cup of coffee with the Cavs. Played 2 games during the COVID surge.
As Garland brings it back down, he resets. Guarded by Smart.
Garland slows down, directs traffic, calls for a Mobley screen. Smart fights over it. Osmond does
Rubio.
another. Yes, he does.
That's another hit by
One of those nights.
Osmond.
Wake up, Jetty, deep in the rock.
6 points for Osmond off the Cavalier bench. There you see the
48-55 is the score.
left-hand portion
Celtics
of
up.
the screen in this quarter as Smart works his way inside. Now to Cornett. Cornett banks and scores as he uses that 7-2 frame.
So the Celtics cost you that parlay.
Cornett plays.
Yeah, parlays are tough, man. I don't do anything over 4. 4 legs are it for me. Once you start getting beyond that, you're playing the lottery.
Floater doesn't go as Brown works over the Cavalier logo. Head of steam. He got stripped by Garland, but the ball caroms right to White. Now Smart.
Grant Williams for 3. He hits.
Williams not only is a perfect 4 for 4.
4 for 4 from 3. Grant Williams is shooting lights out tonight.
I mean,
dead on.
you have to be aware of the hot man out there. That's part of the game.
Mitchell in toward
Mitchell,
White.
nice Euro.
Way into a floater.
Gets the
Mitchell
floater to
now
go.
has a team high 16.
Well, again, very efficient
10-point game.
with his attack tonight on the offensive end. Now the Cavs have to
Smart
get
for 3,
stops
hit.
and get some baskets at the other
Rebound by
end.
Mitchell.
You got to start getting a rhythm on the offensive end.
Garland,
toward
3.
White, stops, fires,
In and out.
Rims out. Cornett grabs the rebound, and now it's Brown. 60-50 Celtics. Brown with a crossover move down the lane.
And the
Blocked
Euro
by
gets
Mobley.
stolen by Mobley.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Osmond
Took it out of his hands.
deals to Mitchell.
As
Ooh,
Mitchell
does not hesitate.
shoots the 3, it's going to be off. Grant Williams rebound.
Joe Mazzulla
And this will
wants
lead
a
to a
timeout.
Celtics timeout.
3:28 remains here in the second quarter. The Celtics have a 10-point lead.
It's so interesting to see like the chemistry difference when Tatum's not on the court. Obviously with the addition of Muscala and Hauser out there. I would like to see Brown just really have a leadership role, like just command the court. We're not seeing that. You know, he's kind of like, you know, obviously being a team player, you have to be, but he just doesn't command the floor like he should. And I think the level of his game is elite, so he needs to start showing that. Anyways, timeout. Commercial break. Shout out to Broward County. Says, let's go, Garland. Hit some 3s. Shout out to you, Shelby. Fortnite lover, who do you got? Tonight I've got the Celtics. That was my prediction. 79 viewers, 30 likes. We need 20 more likes, guys. 20 more thumbs up to get to that 50 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Thanks for the support. Also, shout out to Broward County for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Broward County says need Garland on the over for 2.5 threes. It might happen. They got to catch up. So it might happen. Over under was 218.5.
Wow. I'm surprised Evan made that. That's a tough contest.
Yeah, 218.5.
Evan Mobley impressing even his teammates.
He does it every night.
Jared Allen back in the ball game. And with that, let's check in with Serena, who is behind the Cavaliers huddle.
Well, look, John, words of the wise in that huddle. Ricky Rubio kind of took over that huddle to start and said, look, we cannot do our own thing. Everybody has to play together. And look, JB came over and echoed those same sentiments. We've got to do it together offensively, but then defensively have to get out on shooters. Can't allow them to keep hitting threes like we just saw Brown do there. And have
Yes,
to
because
get
nobody's
back
playing
in transition.
defense.
Brown with that mid-range jumper now has 15. Thank you, Serena. 3 minutes remain here in the second quarter. The Celtic lead is a dozen.
As Mitchell gets to the Garland.
JB is not
Allen sets the
particularly
screen,
pleased,
goes
as
high.
you might
He gets
imagine,
fouled.
here in this first
On the
half.
layup, he'll
Here is
go to the line for
Garland.
2.
Weaves his way inside and draws a foul.
Well, when you're giving up 62 points at this point.
Current scores around the league.
You can't be happy.
76ers 70. Pacers 68.
Garland
Trailblazers
at the free
50.
throw line.
Pistons 40.
Cavaliers saw the Celtics team
Hawks
asking
32.
between these
Heat
teams in
20.
Boston, hit 16 threes. It
Those
was
are your
high
current
on the
scores
scouting report.
around
They
the
had
league.
to run this team off the line. However, the Celtics have hit 11 here in this first half. As let's pause for a word from Wendy's.
Brought to you by Wendy's Hot and Crispy
Quick
Fries.
30-second commercial break. As second free throw is going to be off.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, you wait for the team to come out strong and get going, and you just don't get that extra boost of energy, and when that doesn't happen, you get frustration sets in.
Smart.
And in the meantime,
Corner
your
three
opponent is
hits.
knocking down threes
65-51.
Broken play turns into a smart corner three and gives the Celtics a 65-51 advantage. Mitchell turns the corner, got a half step on drip, and Brown pokes it away from Allen as Mitchell tried to find Allen inside.
Yeah, he had Mobley also was available in that lane. Didn't know which one to pass it to.
Garland takes the
Garland
inbound
3. That's going to be off.
pass.
Brown
Cavs
with the
are 7
rebound.
of 16 from three-point range. Brown carts it to the rim, off to Muscala.
Kicks it out.
He'll
Griffin
skip off
kicks it back to
Smart.
Smart. Shoots another three. In and out.
But that's where they get you. If you don't play good individual defense on the first guy, and you let them pass that ball, they'll get you every time.
Garland kicks it inside to Allen. Easy.
For Allen's first points of the evening.
65-53.
To make yourself available, Garland with the hit right on the money.
Garland has a game-high 5 assists. He watches Smart on this end with 100 seconds to go in the half.
Smart spins, goes off the glass, no good. Garland with the rebound. And he'll bring down the court.
Out comes Garland. Garland picked up by Brown. Trying to sift one through to Mobley. It pinballs toward Allen. Smart hits the deck. Grabs it, gives to Muscala. Now it's Brown. Brown right through Osman.
Brown to Brogdon for 3. He hits. Scores now 68-53. Those things getting out of hand for the Cavaliers as we have a minute left in the second quarter.
Points in this first half. That's a game high. Brown 15, Brogdon 14 for the Celtics. Mobley provides a high screen. Mitchell opens up.
Mitchell hits the 3. Scores now 56-68.
Getting what shot he wanted. He waited for the defense to back off, and they've been doing that on that high pick and roll.
With that 3, Mitchell has just tied the Cavaliers' single-season record for 3.
Shout out to Jerry. What's going on with you, man?
Campaign.
Jerry
Held by
Fuentes in the
J.R.
building.
Smith. Mitchell has 4 here in this first half for the Cavs, 8 Late in the shot clock. I don't think Brogdon knew it, and it's a shot clock violation.
Yes.
And that's a no-no for a guard, especially a lead guard like Brogdon. You definitely have to know the time and situation on the clock.
26 seconds on the clock as Mitchell brings the ball down. Guarded by Marcus Smart.
Second quarter clock as Mitchell is watched by Smart up near the timeline. Mobley
8
draws
seconds to
Pascal
shoot.
into the
Quick
action.
pass
There it goes
inside.
to Mobley. Mobley puts it up.
Mobley tries to get it to go off the glass. He will get fouled. Then he'll go to the line for 2 with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Griffin begs to differ.
Yep. Split the 2 men, got in between. He got him on the second time.
Cavs basketball on Valley Sports Ohio is brought to you by Legacy Roofing, Ohio's premier roofing company. Get your free estimate today. Contact Legacy Roofing at legacyroofing.com. By the Calvetta Brothers Floor Show, it's time to
First
fall in love
free
again
throw
with
is
your
off
home.
for
And by
Mobley.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling family of SUVs in the Cleveland area. Blake Griffin slowly walks off the floor with a 91 on his back. Griffin wore 32 as a Clipper, 23 as a Piston, 2 as a Net. Problem in Boston, all 3 of those numbers are retired.
Yeah.
91.
Look for the available numbers.
Second free throw's off as well for Mobley. You're not going to win the game missing free throws.
There it is, 91.
At least both of them as Brown brings it. Step back. And that's going to be a turnover out of bounds. But doesn't matter. It's going to take us to halftime, guys. Score is 68-56. Celtics up.
Led the way with 19 points.
Holding down the lead.
At 11.
With that said, guys, yes, Shelby, March 14th, March Madness College. I'm excited for it. I'm ready to go. I'm going to try to do at least 2 games a day, at least, starting tomorrow. Yeah, starting tomorrow. Up until that time, then obviously we're going to have to figure out the schedules a little bit. I'll probably post it up for you guys, but we'll get that going. We're at halftime, guys, 68-56. I'm going to grab a quick snack. I'll be back momentarily. right, here we go, guys. Start of the third quarter. And we're going to have a foul on
Coro gets called for a foul just 8 seconds
Brown.
into the third quarter as he wrapped up Jaylen Brown. Well, if you like trends, this is a Boston team as we get a look at the foul. There's the restriction of movement violation by Okoro. This is a Boston team that dropped each of its last 2 games against Brooklyn a number of nights ago. They had a 28-point lead. We're unable to hang on. That was the biggest
Smart
comeback
shoots
all
an air
season
ball.
in the NBA. Last night they
And
led
Mitchell
the
brings it
Knicks
down.
by 14.
Shoots the
Fell in
3.
double
That's going to be
overtime as
off.
Griffin
Rebound by Grant.
grabs the rebound. Out comes Brown. The Celtics have had some leads slip away recently.
And then that was good defense on Brown in transition. He has to see bodies in front of him. You can't let him just see one guy.
Griffin tries to shoot the 3. That's going to be off. Mobley rebound.
The largest lead for the Celtics here tonight has been 15 as Mitchell
As Donovan gets the easy layup to go on the other side. Shifty.
All the way down the floor for 2.
Fast break points in the first half, just 3-0 in favor of the Celtics. Cavs wanted to travel on Muscala. Griffin thought about it, hesitated.
Griffin takes another 3. That's going to be off. Mobley with another rebound.
This is maybe get the Cavs going here now.
Garland deals to Mobley. Mobley floats it up and in over Muscala. Mobley has a double-double, and Joe Mazzulla doesn't like what he is seeing here early in the third quarter. He'll take a timeout as Donovan Mitchell right past Muscala to the rack, and then it's Mobley inside. He dumps it home.
So Cavaliers fighting back now. Score 68-60. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout. Commercial break. I hope you feel better, Kay. Get you some rest and see what happens. Timeout, quick commercial break, guys. Score is 68-60. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third. As the Cavaliers try to push for a comeback. Benji, what up, bro? What's going on with you? Benji in the building.
After the Cavs come out with some jump early in the third. Here's our Ohio Lottery at Billions trivia question. Isaac Okoro has played each and every game for the Cavs this season. This is number 67. Who was the last Cav to play all 82? Snow Thompson, Sexton, or James? Think it over. Let it marinate. We'll give you the answer later on in this second half. As
Tristan,
here's
maybe?
Mike Muscala. More pressing matters. The Cavaliers
As
come out
White
of the
gets it.
locker room with some jump
Started by
early in the
Garland,
third.
goes
White,
up, gets it
however,
off the glass.
works to the
Score
basket.
is
He
now
banks and
70
scores and gives the
to
Celtics
60, back to a 10-point game.
60 lead.
It's hard to get a rhythm on offense when you continue to let people get to the basket. You got to find a way to stop that if you're going to get any type of rhythm offensively.
As
Mitchell's
Mitchell's shot
15-footer
goes,
doesn't go. He gets
does
it
not
back,
go, but he
deals
gets
to
the rebound.
Now to Mitchell once more. White
Takes
didn't
a
let him
three,
shoot
kicks it to
Mobley's
Mobley
open.
for
Mobley
three.
fires.
That's going to be off.
Smart eventually squeezes it. He'll chug into the forecourt. Deal to Brown. Now it's Muscala. The Celtics hit 13
Brown,
threes in
big
the first
three.
half. That's their first of the second
Score is
half.
now
as Brown
73-60.
Every time the Cavs start to make a run, they hit 2 or 3 baskets.
Garland, mid-range jumper. Mobley has it knocked away as he got a hand on it. Remember, it was the third quarter in Boston 5 nights ago. That was the Cavs
White
undoing.
hit.
The Celtics came out as
Three is
Mitchell,
too
long
strong.
lead pass, really took it to the Cavaliers out of the locker room. Then had to hang on in the fourth quarter.
So JJ, a
Garland
triple
to Mobley.
double
Mobley toward Griffin. Took it
is
right through his
basically
chest, and he puts it in.
double digits of any stat line. So it could be 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 steals. It could be 10 steals, 10 blocks, 10 rebounds. That will be considered to be a triple-double.
The contact, he put his shoulder into Allen, and Allen has picked up his third. Strong move by Mobley. Good quick first step, got him right into Griffin.
Yeah, he dropped that shoulder, got his balance, and then up with the left-hand shot.
Generally speaking, if you let Evan Mobley get a running start,
yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah, Brown down the lane.
Brown pass to
Griffin.
Griffin gets the layup to go.
Penetration has hurt the Cavs all evening. When you let a guy beat you off the dribble, somebody has to come help. And when he comes to help, the Boston is such a good passing team. They will find
Jerry, yeah, I had to switch to this game tonight. That's all.
Garland coaxes in a 15-footer.
JJ, yeah, I'm here to help. Whatever you want to know.
I'm
here to help.
Smart works in toward Mitchell, lost the ball, and tried to throw it off Mitchell. He did. Mitchell, however, had his body on the sideline as he actually made the catch. They exchange a wry smile and a couple of words. Mitchell knocked it away, fell to the floor. Smart tried to throw it off him. Mitchell actually caught it, but he had his upper back on the sideline. Mitchell's a better athlete than I thought he was when he came to this team. As Smart
shot doesn't go. White gets the rebound.
The Celtics get it back, but that athleticism, when you see him on a daily basis, it's really off the charts.
He drives in, little flip, that goes. Scores 77-64.
64 lead.
Yeah, again, individual, one-on-one play. This team is very good at beating you off the dribble, and then that puts him into their passing game.
Mitchell shakes right around Smart, leans in, missed it, knew he missed it.
Mitchell gets it to go, cleans up his own
guides it home, draws the
shot,
foul,
gets the foul, three-point play.
Not giving up on the play. He knew he didn't make it. All he did was waited for it, which way it would bounce, came in strong. Follow up, nice opportunity for a three-point play. Go get it, young man, and lay it back in.
Those gifted scorers know when they miss.
Yes.
Mitchell, as soon as he shot it,
he knew.
Moved right where he needed to, beat the Celtics to the spot, and gets rewarded for his hustle. As Mitchell now has 24.
And hits the free throw. Score is 67-77. Back to a 10-point game.
The opportunity is there. Now you got to start getting stops. You can't give them second chance opportunity.
Garland nearly poked it away from White. White double clutches, has that knocked out of bounds.
Because the second chances is what really fuels this team. That gets them going when they get an opportunity to get that second shot, and they rarely miss those second shots.
Smart to trigger.
Momento, por favor.
Mobley
there we go.
Away from Muscala, decked him in the process. Okoro's open. He doesn't hesitate. Cavaliers now are 8 of 21
rebound by Griffin.
Long range.
Back to Smart.
Smart inside. He threw it away. Out comes Okoro. Okoro with Brown back.
Okoro, he gets fouled. Doesn't go, but he'll go to the line for two.
Down on the other end, turn it into offense right away. Okoro goes to the line. He gets 2 shots.
The Cavs attack off the turnover. A foul on Brown is his second. Brown was named to the All-Star game for the second time this season.
See, the way the game is going, it's kind of in a lull right now. The only way the Cavs are going to get this game in their favor, they got to
makes the first free throw
defensively somewhere.
Let's pause for a word from your local Kia dealers.
30-second timeout. Scores 79-68 as Okoro makes the second free throw.
Winters, welcome aboard tonight as Okoro nearly knocked that away from Derek White. White watched by Garland. Brown's picked up by Allen. Brown backs up.
By Garland.
On to by Garland. Garland got a piece of Brown.
That's going to be a foul on Garland.
Darius gets whistled for the personal.
Yeah, they're calling it tight now. Darius doing a good job of closing out, not giving him that range, but he held him to keep him from going by him. Keep everything in front of you now and play the passing lane.
Jaylen Brown has been top 20 in NBA scoring each of the last 2 seasons. He should finish there again this year as Brown wheels one off to Griffin. Right to the basket.
Easy bucket, score 81-69.
81-69
Boston. We approach the midway point of the third quarter.
Boston up, 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
Going here somewhere. 2 or 3 baskets in a row would really help.
Okoro from the corner.
Okoro's three doesn't go. Rebound by Blake Griffin.
Rebound as Smart boxed out.
White brings it down.
White relays to Smart. Smart wanders in toward Mobley, bounces toward Griffin.
Stolen by Garland.
Garland's on the run.
He's got numbers.
Garland
Goes high.
Mitchell
Mitchell misses it.
As White got a fingertip on it, and credit
Be out on
White for
Muscala.
defusing that Cavalier 3-on-1 fast break.
Yeah, that was good defense in a 3-on-1 situation. Usually you don't see that happen, but the Cavs kind of shrunk the floor a little bit coming in. You see how everybody's going straight inside. That gave the defender an opportunity to get closer to the ball.
Jared Allen checks out. Cedi Osman enters the ball game for the first time in the second half. He hit 2 threes in the first half.
Yeah, we need that energy if he can come in. We got to get started here before it gets too late here, because the Celtics are in a little bit of a groove now.
Garland comes and gets it from Mobley.
Garland fakes the 3, gets the screen.
Garland gets inside.
Pass inside to
Short
Mobley.
pass
He's going to kick it out to
Shovel back to
Okoro.
Once more to Mobley. Good ball.
And Mobley finishes strong at the rim.
Move the ball.
Score now 81.
The ball, and he throws the hammer
71.
down.
Mobley with that left hand now has 17 points, 11 rebounds. Picks up Brown on this end. Brogdon's back in the ball game. He was incredibly productive in the first half. Brogdon spins, puts it up and in, and his fine night continues as Malcolm Brogdon now has 16.
Yeah, again, he's a bear in that lane.
Julius
Very
Randle,
strong.
Benji, I've seen some of the highlights. He's been
Inside,
balling.
Mobley not wasting any time.
He's definitely been balling.
And Brogdon, he is such a tough guard inside because he's very clever with the ball. He handles the ball well, uses his body well.
He also clamped the arm of Garland on that spin move.
Well, referees don't see those things. They don't see that.
Garland picks up his second.
And free throws made. Score is now
Brogdon now has
84-71.
17 points in 14 minutes of play.
5 minutes left in the third
bench
quarter.
has been terrific. And again, remember, the Celtics are without 3 starters here this evening. No Tatum, no Williams, no Horford, as here's Donovan Mitchell. Works off a Mobley screen. Gets inside his teardrop.
High floater doesn't go. Rebound by Muscala.
This is a critical juncture of this ball game as Brown twists
Brown
in toward
spins,
Mobley.
misses,
Got his
cleans
own
it up.
rebound.
Gets his
Brown
own rebound.
gets it to go.
Cavaliers
He now has
can't box
20.
out at
He's
all,
given
huh?
the Celtics a 15-point lead.
Score is
And
now
what you're seeing,
86-71.
The Cavaliers are backing up so much on the defensive end, especially in that transition side. They cannot stop the Celtics when the Celtics are going downhill.
Mobley works on Muscala. Deals to Okoro.
Okoro for 3,
fires
in and out.
Over the Cornette
Brown with
contest.
the rebound.
It's Cornette about 20 feet away, 15 feet away, went up. Pritchard in the corner. Back it goes to Muscala. Pritchard once again.
Travel.
Shuffled his feet and gets called for a travel.
Come on, Pritchard. It's like his third
JV
travel
calls
tonight.
for Dean Wade. Get a look there at Peyton Pritchard. Joe Mazzulla goes back to Pritchard in this spot, missing a couple of regulars. Pritchard's a third-year man out of Oregon.
And you're right, partner. This is becoming a danger point in the game. You can feel that the Cavs are struggling now to find ways to get into a rhythm, and the Celtics are just rolling as normal.
Quick pass
So
to
here's
Mobley.
Dumps off,
Gives it
finds
to
Okoro.
Okoro. Back
travels
outside.
baseline,
Mobley
goes to
shoots.
Mobley for a mid-range
Money.
jumper. That's true. Tough shot over
Scores
Muscala.
86-73. 3:50 left on the clock in the third quarter.
3:45 remains in the third quarter.
You got to get it below 10 before the quarter's over.
Brogdon. Checked by Okoro. Brogdon wants to get to the
Brogdon,
rim. Isaac
step
doesn't
back.
let him do it. Back it
Gives
goes
it
to
to
Muscala.
Muscala.
He took a bump from Osman. Late in the shot clock. Pritchard has to hurry.
Pritchard throws it up. It's going to be
Well
off.
defended by the Cavs.
They get the rebound.
Offensive rebound by Cornette. Cornette gets it back from Brogdon. Puts it up. Eaten alive by Mobley.
Oh,
who got it from
Mobley with a
behind.
block on Muscala
He was waiting for that to happen.
as Mitchell
Mitchell shakes on Brogdon.
drives,
took the ball,
goes
puts
high,
it up,
off the
puts it
glass,
in.
and
Donovan
one.
Mitchell has a chance.
Donovan
Three-point
Mitchell.
play. He's trying to fire up this crowd.
86-75 as
Yes,
Mitchell
that's what he's
goes to the
trying to
line
do.
for one.
Nice solid move.
Three-point
inside,
play.
but the defense is what stepping it all up now. Mobley and Okoro. Get that weak stuff out of here. And all the way to the hoop.
See, that's what we need more of. We need more physical ball.
Once Cornette hesitated and Mobley loomed right behind him.
Donovan's trying to bring it back. I like it.
See the big fella say, "I got you this time, buddy."
Donovan Mitchell balling. 26 points, 10 for 20, 4 for 8 on the threes. And he hits the free throw, scores 76-86, 10-point game.
It's been the Mitchell and Mobley show. They are the only Cavaliers in double figures. Mobley has 19 points. He's grabbed 11 rebounds. Brown defended by Mobley.
Step back three. That's going to be way high off. Back to Brogdon.
Back for another Boston possession, and Brown.
And then he'll get it to go. Little floater.
22.
88-76, 12-point game. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Get down this side for a score.
Mitchell on the bounce, draws a double. Osman inside, puts it up. Cornette
Osman can't get it to go. Rebound by Brown.
Brown now carts it into the floor court. No looks a pass to Hauser.
Oh, nice.
Into the corner to Brogdon.
Brogdon couldn't finish the three. Passes it out to Pritchard in the corner.
Wide open.
And his is in and out. Rebound by Mobley.
Yes, they did, because that was one of their patented shots.
Levert to Mobley. Mobley twists inside.
Mobley tried to finish.
Cornette. He thought he got fouled.
Over Muscala. Pritchard gets the rebound.
We approach the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. The Celtics protect an 88-76 lead.
Sure, yeah, it's wild, man. I just don't like it. As Brogdon shoots the three, that's going to be off.
He's giving the Celtics
Muscala gets it.
Off that Boston bench.
Back to Pritchard, and he'll get fouled.
Body by Levert, and Levert gets whistled for the foul.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, they don't want to foul anybody, or they don't want to play hard defense because they're going to get called for a foul. But I feel like, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong as we take a quick timeout, I feel like the refs have become a little bit more lenient this year. They're trying to get the game back to what is a little bit more as far as physicality. And we're starting to see that. We're starting to see it for the most part because the league was definitely getting soft. But hey, score is 88-76, 1 minute, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout. Commercial break. Shout out to you guys, 78 viewers, 42 likes. We need 8 more likes, 8 more thumbs up to get to that 50 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We just need 8 more to get to 50. Shout out to you guys.
Though by the Sixers this week, and Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns now 3-0 with KD in the lineup. He had 37 last night in their win over Dallas.
Boy, were the Knicks impressive last night. in that victory over these Celtics. They have not lost at the Knicks since the acquisition of Josh Hart.
All right, so Pritchard's going to shoot.
Meanwhile, Peyton
Hits
Pritchard
the free throws.
hits a couple of free throws. Knicks just keep on coming. That bench has been terrific. Emmanuel quickly had a huge night last night. Former Cav Isaiah Hartenstein has settled things down inside for New York as Eddie Osmond can't penetrate. Back it goes to Mitchell. All right, time for the Cavs to get to work here. We're late in the third quarter. The Cavs trail
Mitchell
by 14.
all the way,
Mitchell
doesn't go. Rebound by Hauser.
That to go. Hauser rebound.
And Pritchard will bring it down.
Yeah, in the open floor is where you have to watch. Oh, Cavs going to turn over. Oh, almost. Good hustle. Stay with it.
Cornette left alone inside. LeVert will make him earn it.
They're having a tough time when they get opportunities, holding on to it.
So here's
Shout out to
Cornette.
Things and stuff. What's going on, man? What's going on with you?
It's Cornette's sixth season. Played for 5 teams.
As Cornette goes to the line for 2.
Cornette's first free throw.
Misses the first free throw.
Time now to answer the Ohio Lottery Billions trivia question. He was the last Cavalier to play 82 games in a season. Colin Sexton, now of the Utah Jazz, part of the
And misses the second as well. Rebound by
Cornette
LeVert.
misses both. The score remains Celtics 90, Cavs 76. Isaac Okoro has played each and every game for the Cavs this season, all 67. As here's Mitchell. Only Cam to do that this year as Mitchell over the top,
high off the glass.
Gets it to go as he went right over
Little
Hauser
floater.
and into the lane.
He likes that little move where he picks the ball up and goes over the top and lays it in. That's a good solid move inside. Now they have to get the defensive end from here until the end of the fourth quarter. They got to step up big on the defensive end of the floor.
LeVert defends Pritchard. Pritchard off to Brogdon.
Back out to Brogdon.
Picked up by Wade. Brogdon looks for an
gonna
opening.
drive.
Comes off to Pritchard. Pritchard picks it off and shoots off and goes to
Cleaned
Cornette
up.
for a dunk. Well, a number of Celtics out of the rotation have stepped up here this evening with the Celtics missing 3 regulars. Seen a lot in the NBA. Players get a chance to play and they take advantage. As
Donovan
Mitchell
Euro
zigzags way to the
can't
basket.
finish.
Can't get that to go as Donovan puts his hands to his head and says, how did I miss that one?
Yeah, well, again, great effort getting inside. Cavs have a lot of work to do in that second half. They got to slow this team down.
Who do you guys think has better handles, Kyrie or Donovan?
Defensive end of the floor, and then get their offense in the rhythm.
Brogdon late in the shot clock, gives it to Brown. Brown did not get it off in time.
So shot clock violation. That'll be a turnover for the Celtics. Going back to the Cavaliers.
Cavs had a 10-point lead at the break. Joe Mazzulla's club has extended that here in the third.
So LeVert's going to be on the inbound.
Smart will pick up Mitchell full court. Now it's Brown who's
So
on him.
Mitchell
still
shoots.
gets the pass, gets it off.
And that will be off. End of the third quarter. Score is 92-78.
Donovan
As
Mitchell
we
is
end the
behind
third
JV's
quarter.
club with 29 points. Evan Mobley
Donovan trying to
has
put the
19
Cavs
points
on
and
his
12
back.
Rebounds, and the Cavs look to
We'll see if they can do that. Come back in the fourth quarter. Timeout. Commercial break. Scores around the league. 76ers 101. Pacers 96. Blazers 89. Pistons 74. Hawks 68. Heat 63. George Tucker in the building. What's going on with you, George? Jerry says Lakers 6-3 since letting Westbrook go, and Clippers 1-5 since getting Westbrook. I hate to say it, but I think Westbrook is just a cancer for teams now. I do. Maybe time to hang it up. What's going on, George? George Tucker in the building. Phoenix adding KD was immense. Man, KD is almost like prime KD. I'm excited to see him in Phoenix, though. I really am. Away from all the toxicity of the Nets. got a squad that appreciates his skills and ability. George, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, just take it one day at a time and make the necessary adjustments, and you'll get better, man. KD keeps it real. Oh yeah, that's without a doubt. For the most part, he keeps his head down and just plays good basketball. You know, what more can you ask for? Someone that comes without the antics.
Wearing the mic this evening as Lamar Stevens has checked in to open up this fourth quarter. Stevens gave the Cavs a spark here 2 nights ago.
It's going to be in and out.
It was a vanilla first
Cornet
half
rebound.
against the Pistons. The
as
Cavs
Brogdon will bring it
picked
down.
up their pace of play, picked up their aggressiveness defensively when Stevens checked in, as the Cavs are looking for a spark here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got to get something going.
White shoots the three. That's going to be way off.
That they usually get their
rebound by Garland.
Working when they get stops.
Mitchell knocks it to Garland. They're out here with Stevens, LeVert, and Allen. LeVert, a lot of room. Got cut off by Cornet. LeVert shakes to the basket, puts it up, missed the shot.
LeVert can't finish.
And dunks it home.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot.
But Stevens gets the rebound, closes it out. Score is 80-92, 12-point game. Celtics up.
Out here with 4 reserves for the Celtics. Brogdon, Pritchard, Cornet, and Grant Williams.
Big
Loose
block.
ball tipped out of bounds. Last off the Cavs.
Still going to be Celtics ball.
Lamar Stevens checks in. Instant impact.
Yep, again, not doing a good job of not just watching, staying aware of where the ball is. And good hustle that time to defend the play.
Cornet kicks it out.
Finds Pritchard.
Pritchard for three. In and out.
The Celtics have gone cold from long range in this second half after they canned 13 through the first 2 quarters. They've hit only 1 here in half number 2.
And Cavs have to take advantage of that.
Inside to Allen. Uses that body. Misses. Rebound by Cornet.
Couldn't get that to go.
And Brogdon brings it down.
Brogdon wants Williams
nice
inside.
pass inside to Williams. Can't finish. Stolen by Allen.
Scoots Garland. Garland harassed by Pritchard. Puts it up and puts it in.
Finishes over 3 of them.
Wow. With a good defensive effort.
Good play by Garland.
The offense. This is how they get their energy level going. Let's see what happens.
Remember, the Celtics were in action
just approaching the 10-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
Double overtime loss to the Knicks. As White toward the basket, got tangled up by Mitchell. Loose ball scooped up by LeVert. 5 on 4. The Cavs hurry. What a catch by Garland.
Allen finishes.
That's how you play team.
And now we have an 8-point game, 84-92. Celtics will call a timeout. Cavaliers fighting back.
9:48 remains here in the fourth quarter as the Cavaliers are looking to make a late charge.
Yeah, without a doubt, KD looks a lot better on the Suns. You know, he looks like he feels better. He's playing with a little bit more confidence. So I'm excited to see what the Suns are able to do in the final stretch. And it's going to be a good one. Benji says Garland is an assist king. He can score. Cavs have a great all-around team. They all contribute. He They got to do better at defense, though. Right? You can have this really good offense, team chemistry, but you need defense. Nine minutes, 48 seconds left in the fourth. Score is 92-84. Celtics.
Celtics tonight is at the time, or it is time to take a look at our Chipotle Real Difference Maker feature as Mitchell this evening with 4 threes has equaled J.R. Smith for the most three-point field goals in a single Cavaliers season.
Wow, Mitchell's going to take the record for the Cavaliers. All-time three-pointers in a single season. Just tied J.R. Smith
since his Cavalier
for number one.
At the beginning of this season. Meanwhile, we're back underway. Marcus Smart on the floor, deals to Brogdon. Brogdon watched by Mitchell, puts it up and puts it in as Brogdon now has 19 points off the Boston
Back to a
bench.
10-point game.
Muscala, White, Smart, Brogdon, and Williams are on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Allen, bothered by Williams. We mentioned Williams guards a number of different positions for the Celtics. It is what has made him invaluable over the last few seasons as Mitchell
Donovan
works his way
shoots. That's
inside.
going to be
Williams
off.
Knew he missed it. Can he get
Gets
it
his
back?
rebound,
Yes, he
saves
does.
it.
Here's Garland. Garland inside. LeVert from the corner.
LeVert for three, and he hits. Score 87-94. Cavs fighting back.
And LeVert deep in the rock.
Smart off a Muscala screen, puts it under his arm, threw it away, picked off by LeVert. Good anticipation up ahead to Garland. Garland gets to the elbow.
Garland shoots, that's going to be off.
Loose ball, Stevens.
Bad
took it
shot,
away
but
from
Stevens gets the rebound.
Yeah, he's been very instrumental.
Mitchell
in
will
trying to
reset.
Keep the energy going.
Every time he gets on the floor, he does something, it seems. Lamar Stevens as LeVert got harassed and fouled by Smart, and you can just feel the momentum shifting here in this building in the fourth quarter.
Yes, you can feel the crowd is waiting to jump now, and the Cavs are starting to show energy on both ends of the floor. As LeVert
Celtics
gets inside,
looks like they're running out of gas as the Cavs make their comeback here.
That is the first team foul on either club here in the fourth.
Pass inside to Allen.
Garland takes the handoff from
Garland to
Allen,
Mitchell.
finds
Mitchell
for
three. It's going to be off. Smart gets the rebound.
Smart ambles into the forecourt. He's picked up by LeVert. That's the drive once
Drives
again.
inside.
A foul is called on LeVert. Boy, that was a physical confrontation, and now Smart and LeVert exchange words.
Danby to Valid. Scores 94-87. Celtics up.
Steps in there for good measure. The 29-year veteran, who's our crew chief tonight.
Well, it's just time to get balling now. They start
Ryan
to feel
Nabro.
comfortable with themselves now. They want to talk back. Now it's time to make them shut up.
Muscala's open for three.
Muscala three is way off.
Muscala somehow
Gets the
got
rebound,
there.
cleans
He
it up
banks
though.
in.
Score is now 96-87. Back to a 9-point game.
Dropped off and gave Muscala time to get all the way
Benji,
inside.
show the game, you
Takes
bum.
the offensive board.
Yeah, the ball's just not bouncing the right way yet.
Hilarious.
Muscala bats that Mitchell pass. Brown head up. Brogdon stops.
Brogdon three. Money.
Timeout.
99-87 Celtics.
They are a very opportunistic team.
Brogdon 22 off the Boston bench.
Jump tonight. Nah, just I got some other stuff I got to take care of. That's all.
Switch to
Quick
Verizon and
timeout,
get
commercial
Welcome Unlimited.
break. Got 90 viewers, 47 likes, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. We need 3 more likes, 3 more thumbs up to get to that 50 mark. That was the next goal. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. 3 more to get to that 50 mark. Score is 99-87. Celtics up. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Quick timeout. Commercial break. $1 a.m. Man, business in the morning, streaming at night, bro. I'll be up like way too late. Way too late. Danby, yeah, Boston lost in double overtime. Double overtime. Shout out to you guys for hitting that 50. Thanks for the support. Let's keep it going. I don't think Celtics lose back-to-back, do you? Especially after losing in double OT. That would just be crazy. A lot of time left, though. 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Bryson Powers, who's the best team in the NBA? It's so difficult to answer that right now. We're talking like fully healthy. I think fully healthy, I'd have to go with Boston. Yeah, I'd have to go with Boston.
Game summary. Jaylen Brown, without his sidekick tonight, and Jason Tatum has gone for a double-double. In fact, he's only 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Speaking of double-doubles, Evan Mobley has 19 and 12 for the Cavaliers. But Malcolm Brogdon has been a huge part of a Boston bench, which has outscored the Cavalier reserves 48-17 here this evening, as Brogdon with 22 and 24 minutes, and the Celtics have.
All right, so LeVert's going to bring it down.
Like you said at the beginning of the game, they have probably from 5 through 12 the best second unit in the NBA.
Garland kicks it
to the elbow.
to Mobley. Uses the body.
Tough shot
and gets a little floater to go.
Mobley finishes over Williams and trims the Celtic lead to 10.
Ryan, yeah, seen that, man.
Brown picked up by Stevens.
Let's see if they can keep it going.
Now it's LeVert on to Mobley. Brown got Mobley in the air.
Brown gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Mobley. He did lunge in. There was not a ton of contact between Mobley and Brown as Brown put the shot up. Let's take a look. Brown did get Mobley in the air, got him to lunge.
Yes,
a little
bit. When you cross the body like that, they always give it to the offensive player.
Brown has drawn 6 big fouls here this evening.
This is the first free throw.
Short. We'll pause for a word from Ken Ganley Kia.
30-second timeout here as Brown goes to shoot the second free throw. Makes it. Score is now 100-89. Celtics up.
Minute mark of the fourth quarter. John Michael, Austin Carr, and Serena Winters. The Cavs are looking to come from behind in their 41st game of the season.
Garland kicks it to the corner. 3. In and out for Stevens, but Mobley cleans it up. Scores 91-100. 9-point game. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The Cavs entered action a game in front of the idle Knicks, which beat these Celtics
What's up, Ethan?
last night in double overtime as Brown gets inside.
As Brown gets fouled again, he'll go back to the line for 2.
Garland ended up on the floor.
Foul is by Garland.
Garland thought he was set.
Tried to take the charge.
JB Bickerstaff. JB may be challenging this. He's taking a timeout. He will use his coach's challenge.
So Cleveland's going to challenge the call. That'll be another quick timeout commercial break. Jerry says D'Lo is questionable for tomorrow. Shout out to you, man. Avs and Bruins for the Stanley Cup final. Book it. Now, Benji, I'm going to go look at the futures and put some money on it. And I get to blame you. I know you guys are always blaming me for predictions when they don't happen, even though I'm always in the positive. But I'm going to do it just so I could blame someone else for once. I can be like, Benji, you said to book it. Shout out to you, bro.
After replay center review, the
challenge was successful.
So we have good news. JV's coach's challenge has been upheld. It's an offensive foul on Brown. Garland originally was called for a block. It is reversed. So it's Cavaliers.
I do feel like he shuffled those feet.
38 seconds remaining.
But all right.
The Cavaliers trail this game 191.
The opportunity is there now. You can feel it. You can feel it happening, but it has to start happening now.
Mitchell takes the pass from Garland, gets his way inside, finds Stevens. Stevens puts it up, blocked by Muscala. Comes to Mitchell. The shot clock reset. It should not have, because that ball never hit the rim, and thus the whistle is blown.
Shot clock turnover.
Muscala made a nice play. He stayed down on the Stevens pump fake and was able to get off the floor and make the block.
Benji, did you forget who I had to win the Super Bowl? I had them to win as well.
That block.
Y'all know I went against the Eagles.
And hit the iron after Muscala got his hand on it.
That was easy money.
That is the reason that this discussion continues.
It did touch the rim, but it was not the offensive player who made it touch the rim.
Tyler Ford, the Lima, Ohio native, discusses it with Jason Goldenberg. Joe Mazzulla wants an explanation. So they're going to put 12 on the shot clock. I'll tell you why. They're going to treat this like an offensive rebound. The ball hits the rim.
All right, so inbound from Mitchell to Garland.
That's Garland. We'll deal off.
We'll get it over to Mobley.
Mobley, watched by Grant Williams. Late in the shot clock.
He's going to lose it. The Smart gets a steal.
Again, you got to give him an outlet.
Quick pass inside. It's going to be a kickball on Donovan Mitchell. Scores 100-91. 9-point lead for the Celtics. 6 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock.
We have
in the fourth.
Ball called, so the Celtics will inbound from the sideline. Brown off to Muscala. Around the horn, it's Smart. Now Brogdon.
Brogdon to Brown. Jab step.
Brown looks to drive.
And he travels. It's a turnover. Cleveland ball.
Right with one of the premier scorers in the NBA.
Well, he's a very savvy defensive player. He didn't leave.
He says cry harder, Timo.
Not going to bobbing, weaving. He stays down, and then he's able to stay right on him and not commit a foul because he's not bobbing and weaving.
9-point lead. Cavaliers get it back.
Level.
Garland brings it down.
Mobley is Smart. Looks to strip
and that's going to be
out
as Marcus Smart stripped it.
Smart makes the play on the defense.
Celtics ball.
Last season's defensive player of the year was Marcus Smart.
Brogdon to Brown.
Now it's Brown. Brown in
spins inside, step back. Nice move, shoots, money. Score now 102-91. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock.
25 points. He's grabbed 10 rebounds.
Well, again, you see why the Celtics are who they are. Because, again, they don't have two of their main players, but they still are getting the job done.
Quick pass inside. Stevens gets it back out, throws it away, and that'll be Celtics ball.
5:06 to go. JB's Cavs trail 102-91. We mentioned Brown's played 35 minutes tonight. Let's not forget he played 47 just yesterday.
But when you look at how it's going, you got to give the Celtics defense some credit because the Cavaliers can't find a rhythm on the offensive end tonight.
The Celtics entered action with the 4th best defense in the NBA. The Cavs hopped back into the top spot after their game against the Pistons here 2 nights ago, as Smart
three, that's going to be off. Kick back out.
Nice
Brogdon gets it.
A lot of the little things here this evening as the 7-2 Cornet.
Yo, shout out to Benji.
Brogdon.
Not the Tiger Woods, though. Brogdon high off the glass, doesn't go. That's going to be rebound by Mitchell.
Mitchell works on Smart, relays to LeVert. LeVert gets a Stevens screen. It's picked up by Cornet. Splits between two
To
of
the corner for three. Mobley's three is off. Stevens rebound, gets it over to Garland. Well reset.
Garland works on Brogdon. Dishes to Mobley.
Mobley finishes. Score now 93-102. Back to a 9-point game.
Hustle by Stevens to keep the ball alive and keep the play alive. Cavaliers trying to get more of a team effort going here now.
See the night for Mobley. 25 points, 13 rebounds, couple of blocks.
Quick pass inside to Brown.
That's blocked by Mobley.
Blocked by Mobley. No foul. Garland shoots the three. It's going to be off. Stevens gets the rebound. Garland tries it a second time. He hits. Scores 96-102. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's going on with you, Toby? Shout out to you, Toby. It's not February no more, so I can't crack any more jokes. It's March. Timeout, commercial break. Scores 102-96. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. How you been doing, man? Shout out to you guys for coming through tonight. Obviously, tomorrow we've got the Warriors and the Thunder. That'll be a good one. And then Wednesday we have the Pelicans and the Mavericks. So we got some good games coming up for you guys. And then obviously we're going to get back heavily focused on college because March Madness is next week. March 14th. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are ready. Ryan says, I hate tax season. I have to pay taxes and still have more during tax season. You know how it goes, Ryan. When you make money, you got to pay. You got to pay to play. Timeout, commercial break, guys. Said Sion's going to be a passport, bro. Ryan, too. Ryan's going to be a passport, bro, next. Timo's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Spanish citizen. I should honestly renounce they want money for that too. That's how it goes. All right, here we go. White inbounds to Brown. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock. Can the Celtics close this out?
Kept alive as meanwhile he badgers Brown. Brown now works in toward Mobley.
Brown goes inside, loses it. Mitchell gets the rebound.
Out come the Cavs. They trail by
He
6.
drives, takes it coast to coast. No, passes it to Garland. Sidestep three. Money. Are you kidding me? Celtics had like a 15-point lead at one point. 102 to 99.
Last 8 points. Celtics 102, Cavaliers 99. This place
3
is
minutes on the
definite.
clock.
Here inside Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Smart
Works on
spins,
Levert.
kicks it out. Brown, three. Way off. Rebound, Garland to Mitchell. Quick pass inside. And Stevens gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. This is terrible. I feel like the Celtics may choke again. This is bad. They were doing so great.
Garland took his time.
Yeah, got him a nice bird that time. Got him a little bird, step to the left, knocked it down. Bird time.
Garland now has 15 points and 12
Stevens
assists.
misses the first free throw.
Stevens, a 72% free throw shooter, leaves his first short. Cavs basketball on Bally Sports Ohio is brought to you by your local
gotta
Toyota
hit that.
dealers. For all Toyota
Stevens,
offers,
you gotta-
go to buyatoyota.com.
You need these to win this game.
And by SeatGeek.
Second
Get
free
your
throw
seat
goes. Score
in a
is now
seat.
102 to
Took a
100.
while, but Stevens'
It is a
second free
2-point
throw
game
goes
with
down.
2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Going out, and it bounced back in. Good sign for the Cavs.
It's a 2-point game. Derek White back on the
White
floor. Down
goes,
the lane, double
throws
clutches,
it up.
missed the
Shot doesn't go.
Cornette
Rebound
backs
by
out, so does
Cornette,
Mobley.
cleans it up.
Cornette pulls it in.
Brown gets it.
Out of the corner.
He kicks
Back
it back out to Brogdon.
took a bump from
Brogdon
Mitchell,
gets
and
fouled.
Mitchell
He's going to
gets
shoot
called for
2.
foul as he took a shot in his midsection. Boy, that looked like one of those shots where he might have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Watch where he catches this Brogdon's shoulder
right in his
chest.
chest.
Mitchell is laboring a bit. Brogdon, meanwhile, will shoot free throws. He is a terrific free throw shooter at 89%.
First free throw is hit. Score is 103 to 100. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Virginia
Hits the second 4-point game.
90 club, only the 8th player to do that in NBA.
They have not hit the over, and I don't think that they will, to be honest.
90 from the line.
Yeah, I don't think they'll hit. I don't think the over is going to hit.
Here's Mitchell. 2:20 remains. The Celtic lead is 104-100. Mitchell shakes
Mitchell
on Brown. Gets
drives,
the foul
kicks
line.
it out to Garland for 3, way off.
Stevens got a hand
Rebound
on it.
by Smart.
Corrals it.
Slows it down, just approaching the 2-minute mark.
Smart and Brogdon
4-point game.
will eat some clock. The Celtics protect a 4-point lead.
Brown, long 3, way off.
Tipped by Smart. Back down
Rebound by Levert.
Wow, Garland got hit.
He
He's down
speeds
behind
that
the
back
play.
down the other way.
Levert into the forecourt. The Cavs are going to take a timeout with Garland down.
And Cavaliers will take a timeout. Garland is down, holding his head. That does not look good.
Steve Spiro, the head athletic trainer, is out quickly. Keep an eye
What
on
happened here?
Garland.
Oof. He got smacked in the face
Is that Smart? Yeah.
by Smart. Inadvertently.
Caught him right in the face.
It wasn't intentional.
The scramble ensued as Levert picked up the loose ball. Garland in distress.
See, he's had a tough year. He's been hitting the hand and the face more than anybody I've ever seen in this league in a year. It's amazing. He's a tough guy, though. He hangs in there.
It started opening night, an eye laceration.
Yeah, he
Boy,
took a
you
nice
saw the
little
blow there by
took a
Smart.
nice little forearm to the face. He'll shake it off though.
Took a finger in the eye in Toronto on opening night. That cost him 5 games. The Cavaliers
Eastern Conference
entered action
Bucks,
tonight,
Boston
2.5
76ers.
games behind Philadelphia. It's
Those
a
3
high-scoring
teams
affair in
cooking.
Indy. The Sixers lead by 8 nearly midway through the 4th. Atlanta and Miami in a tight one on South Beach. Toronto just underway in Denver. The Knicks are idle this evening as Garland.
Quick scores around the league: 130 76ers, Pacers 120. 6 minutes left in that game. Blazers 108,
Tonight, a game and a
Pistons
half
101.
in front of the Knicks.
They're wrapping
They
up
will
that
if
with
they pull this
35
one
seconds
out.
left.
A loss, and the Knicks are within a half game when the evening ends. Here's Mobley. Mitchell got tripped. Cavs will take that. That results in a free throw as the ball was yet to be inbounded. It's a new rule instituted a couple of seasons ago for fouls that occur before an inbound.
And that's a good break for the Cavaliers now. You want to score with clock not running. This is a perfect opportunity for the Cavaliers here.
So Mitchell stands by his lonesome. The Cavs will keep possession after the free throw.
And Mitchell hits the free throw, scores 101 to 104.
Joe Mazzulla looks on. Some concern in that young face.
1 minute,
His
44
team has
seconds
blown
left
double-digit
in the
leads
fourth quarter.
each of their last
As
two
Mobley
games.
passes it into Mitchell.
Both losses,
Three-point
one to the
game.
Nets, one to the Knicks just last night. Mitchell
Step
with a
back
crossover
three.
move.
Mitchell hits. No, in and out.
Tracked down by guess who? It's Lamar Stevens. His fifth
Stevens gets the
offensive
rebound. They do
here in the
reset.
second half.
He's been
Cavaliers still have the ball.
since he's been in the game, man. He has done all the dirty work.
Kicks it
Mitchell
back out.
Back to Levert. Now
Back
it's
to Mitchell. He's
again,
going to
like the
drive.
shot
Floater
clock.
off the glass. Doesn't go.
A block is called on White. Boy, that's a big call
Oh,
right there.
wow.
Yeah.
Foul on White.
Collided well after he released the basketball. And
Shout out to
White
Cody
late in the
Travis.
shot clock
What's going on with you,
picks
man?
Up the block. Watch this. The ball's gone.
Yeah, he slides right underneath him.
Yeah, he took away his
Ooh.
landing area.
Yep.
Come on, White. That was a terrible mistake.
White looks up at the humongatron. Mitchell, meanwhile, will shoot free throws.
So Mitchell will
So
shoot
this evening
two.
is 4 for 4
It's a
from the
three-point
line. He
game
has a
with
cool
1 minute and
30
21
points
seconds
10
left.
boards.
And
His
he makes the
is
first free
true.
throw.
The Made in Cleveland 216 pack is here. Pick 2 Cleveland Charge games for only $16. Choose from 3 giveaway nights, saluting Cleveland's own Mayor Bibb, Machine Gun Kelly, and the Cleveland Rockers. Get your pack right now at clevelandcharge.com. Mitchell to make it a 1-point game.
And hits the second one. We got a 1-point game. 104 to 103. 1 minute, 20 seconds
To
left.
have a chance to win this game by
As
coming
Smart
up with
brings
some
it down.
great hustle in the last 2 minutes, led by Stevens.
Smart harassed by Levert. Around the horn it goes to Brown. Back to Smart. Shot clock shows 10. Brown once again. in
Brown,
towards
step
Stevens.
back,
Contested
shoots
50.
high, that
He
hits.
pops it through.
106-103, 3-point game with 1 minute
Brown has
left on
27.
the clock.
Stevens was right there. Mitchell. He'll zigzag his way halfway
Mitchell
down
drives,
the lane.
gets his floater to go, back to a 1-point game. 105, 106.
With 55 seconds to go.
It's the defense now.
The first 2 games
50
between these
seconds as
teams
Brown brings
went
it
to
back down.
overtime. Cavs won them both. Brown.
He gets double
off the
team.
watch,
White
he'll
left wide
fire.
open for 3. That's going to be off. They'll get the rebound.
Tracked down by Brown. Now to
Smart
for
shoots the 3. He can't hit.
Cornette got a hand on it.
Cornette can't
Stevens
bring it
on
in.
the
That's going to be a
ground.
rebound by the Cavaliers. And Stevens will push.
Now Mitchell. 30 seconds to go. Mitchell in toward
Mitchell
Brown. Wheels it
spins,
down the
goes
lane,
high,
throws it up,
off the
and
back of the
puts it
rim. Are you kidding me? 107, 106. Cavaliers up by 1. 24 seconds on the clock.
Cavaliers take a lead. Mitchell winding,
Unbelievable.
spinning, pirouetting down the lane, and the Cavaliers have their first lead since way back at 9-8. Another brilliant, eye-popping move by Donovan Mitchell. Late in the ball game with 24 seconds to go, and the Cavaliers have taken a 107-106 lead.
This is
Second
wild.
time tonight, he's had a spin move to the hoop.
Celtics had a
Pretty move
15-point
right
lead.
here, turn, up, soft
And they
touch
let
off
the
rim.
Cavs fight back
Opportunity's good.
and gain the pace.
Boy, so
Now
much
it's a
goes
1-point
into a
game,
move like
107
that.
to
He had
106
deal
with
3
24
Celtics
seconds left on the
waiting
clock
for him
in the third quarter.
in that lane.
And you know, when
sorry,
you're in
fourth
that
quarter.
situation,
End of the
partner,
game, fourth quarter.
You don't care about anybody else out there. As long as when you get to that basket, there's one man you got to deal with. He had no idea how many people were around him.
That man has the Cavaliers' last 7 points.
So Celtics obviously call a
Davey
timeout here.
Bickerstaff urging
They need to
his
regroup.
team, which needs another stop now
They need
on
to
the
score.
defensive end.
Well, you know Brown's going to get it, so you got to make Brown go to his left. If Brogdon gets it, you got to keep Brogdon stay in front of him because he can go either or.
There's Lamar Stevens. He's really been the catalyst here in this.
All right, here we go.
This place roars again.
Inbound to White.
Less than a second difference between shot clock and game clock. He's picked up by Mobley. Brown comes and
Brown
gets it.
kicks it back to White. Open three. It's going to be, it goes in. He gets the bounce. Are you kidding?
Will take their last time out.
109 to 107, 2-point game. 12.8 seconds on the clock. Wow.
Celtics 109, Cavaliers 107. Derek White and Jaylen Brown played catch up.
What a lucky
Brown
bounce.
drew a double. It freed up White. Watch this roll.
Lucky bounce. 109, 107, 12.8 seconds left. Drago says Tatum would have missed that three. Nah, not wide open. I think Tatum would have drained that. That was wide open.
Yeah, he's one of the bench heroes for this team. I mean, their bench has stepped up huge tonight with two of their main players out.
12 seconds left. Can the Celtics close this thing out and hold off the Cavaliers?
JB and the Cavs talk it over. Let's take a look at the
Donovan Mitchell has 36 points, 10 rebounds. Evan Mobley, 25 points, 14 rebounds. And Darius Garland with 15 points, 12 assists.
See if the Cavs have any more magic here. Late in this fourth quarter, 2 seconds have been placed back on the game clock. So the Cavs have 14 seconds with which to work.
Shout out to George. Boston needs the Birdman. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Quick shout out to Aaron Mayers for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing.
And here we go.
All right, here we go.
Mitchell wants it. Can't get it.
Mobley looking to inbound it. And he will get it to.
Oh, he throws it off Brown. Wow, that got dicey.
Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
Man. Boy, the Cavaliers.
So went out of bounds, but Mitchell was able to use Brown.
That was
and they'll retain possession.
Tough situation there, but good heads-up thinking.
Also lucky to avoid the 5 count. Mitchell now. In toward Brown.
Mitchell high off the glass, try to get the reverse. It doesn't go, but he gets fouled with 4 seconds on the clock. Quick shout out to She Hates ZXRK for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Brown. Williams came over. Yeah, there was a bump.
He got bumped right there.
And Joe Mazzulla with not much to lose.
No problem, Aaron. Thanks a lot, man.
Will use his coach's challenge. So the Celtics take the timeout. Mazzulla uses the one coach's challenge that he is
okay. Mayers. Aaron Mayers. Okay. I got you, brother. Shout out to you, Aaron.
With the lower body of Mitchell was enough.
I think it was. It should be.
Tony Brothers with the headset on, number 25. Tyler Ford has one on as well. Donovan Mitchell.
Ryan's like, it's rigged. It's not rigged. Come on now.
Just put it in the file, AC. Another brilliant.
It's rigged. Celtics took their foot off the gas. That's all.
Especially first season with the Cavaliers, unbelievable.
And let these guys stay in it. 109, 107. Boston will challenge. So we'll see what happens here.
Here comes the explanation.
Ruling on the floor, unsuccessful challenge.
Unsuccessful challenge.
So Mitchell with 4 seconds to go, now 5 seconds. Grant Williams barks at Tyler Ford. Mitchell will have
shout out to Mike S for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Dang, Aaron, I still didn't get it right.
87%. He is 6
My bad, bro.
Here tonight.
And again,
we'll get it eventually. We'll work on it.
When you're a shooter, all your
much
focus
love,
is
man.
on your target now.
All right, Donovan's going to the line for 2. 5.8 seconds left on the clock. First free throw is good.
One more to go. Neither team has
one more for the
timeout
tie.
remaining. Pritchard checks in for Joe Mazzulla.
Celtics play like this in the second half of every game. Yeah, I just feel like they give so much in the first half, and then the second half they just run out of gas. It's crazy.
So you can stay in front of the guy.
You got to preserve that energy.
Much time, rather. So you want
second
to
free throw.
Make sure that you can stay in front of him.
Goes in.
Mitchell gets the roll.
And we have 5.8 seconds in a tie game. 109 apiece.
Smart to inbound.
Smart inbound to Pritchard. Runs 3 seconds.
To the basket, puts it up, missed it.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding?
We have a foul, however, called.
There's a foul called.
Foul is called.
A foul is called.
Jason Goldenberg blew the whistle from up near midcourt.
Oh no.
Wow.
So who's the foul on?
Pritchard to the basket. Williams with the follow.
Oh.
And there was the foul apparently on Stevens for grabbing the arm of Williams with under a second remaining. There certainly was time still on the clock.
Yep.
I believe this is where the whistle took place.
There's a
That
shot.
Stevens
There's
hand
shots
on the
coming. This
arm
could
of
end it.
Williams as we get it sorted out.
This could end it.
We should get an
This is
explanation
crazy.
here.
Foul will be on Stevens.
Ruling on the floor is that the foul occurred prior to expiration. We're checking to see if the foul occurred after the expiration.
So it's a timing thing here that is being checked. This cannot be reversed, that foul call. So they're not looking at whether a foul took place, merely whether the foul occurred before the clock hit 0. And
It did.
there's no question that the contact.
Yeah, there was like
by Stevens'
0.5
right
seconds
hand
left
on
when the
Williams'
foul
left
happened. So
arm
this is
did
going to lead to
occur
Grant going to the
before
line
we hit zeros.
to shoot.
Man.
Now there will be no OT in this, guys. There's not going to be no OT tonight.
There's the foul on the arm of Williams.
So Williams will shoot 2.
7/10
Ruling
of a
on the floor,
second.
the foul occurred prior to the expiration of time. There'll be 0.8 on the clock. Williams will shoot 2 shots.
0.8 on the clock. Grant Williams will shoot 2 free throws.
Grant Williams, an 83% free throw shooter.
So the over will hit. How funny is that?
Yet tonight,
That is hilarious.
we mentioned both
Vegas
teams
knows,
out of
man.
timeouts.
Vegas knows. This is unbelievable. We're literally at 218 right now, and the over-under was 218 and a half.
The Cavs
You've got to
have
be
go
kidding me.
94 feet in less than a second. If Williams can hit one of these free throws.
This is
We have a
hilarious.
slight delay. The Cavs don't mind this as now Mitchell goes and has a word with Grant Williams. Williams, the 24-year-old, for the Celtic lead.
Grant Williams misses the first free throw. Are you kidding me?
A little tightness there.
No way.
One more free throw remains for Williams. 0.8 of a second. Williams had a long look here as the Cavs are going to send Jared Allen into the ball game.
Yo, come on, Celtics.
Joe Mazzulla as well got some big
Grant, really?
out there for a potential rebound in Griffin and Cornette.
He's got to make this one. He can't miss 2 in a row. He's got to make this
with
one.
one more remaining. A lot of traffic in that lane before Williams finally has it again. Here we go. Williams for the tie. Missed it!
He missed it.
No! How do you like that? Grant Williams missed them both. And for the third time between these teams this season, we are headed to overtime.
The Cavaliers get a good feel. The crowd gets involved. And Williams misses 2 important free throws.
This is so ridiculous. There is no way this man is supposed to miss 2 clutch free throws. You hit 1, you win the game. All you needed was one. Really? We're going to overtime, guys. Guys and gals. We're going to overtime, guys and gals. This is absolutely ridiculous. Scores 109 to 109. We're going to overtime. Grant Williams couldn't close out. This is a shame. Absolutely a shame. It just makes no sense. Makes no sense. So now we know that Grant Williams can't close out the game. That's been confirmed here. Cody says, you said there was not going to be an overtime. I did say that. I was wrong. Because Vegas called and said they want overtime. They said, well, if the over's going to hit, let's keep it going so we can make some more money. So Grant Williams go out there and miss those 2 free throws because we're going to overtime. Oh, man. Consigliere? I don't think there's just one specific team. There's because everything's so scattered here. I couldn't even try to guess what the overwhelming majority of people would have as their favorite team, to be honest. Aaron says he can't open the game either. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. As far as scores around the league, Portland closes out Detroit 110 to 104. Philly and Indiana. Philly has 141 to 131. They're up by 10, looking to close everything out. Atlanta is down 100 to 104. Heat is up with 9 minutes left in that game. And the Raptors and Denver just started. Well, not just started, but it's the first quarter with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Score is 28-25 over there. Shout out to Satish Kumar for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel as we head into overtime.
Point lead last night in that loss to the Nets. In their previous game 3 nights ago, they let a 28-point lead slip away.
Cody says, people see you have a liar. Unfortunately, Cody, being wrong about predictions does not make you a liar.
For your extra effort, Trees, basketball.
Shout out to Sister Surround for the $1.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, Sister Surround. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat. As we start the overtime, Smart shoots. That's going to be way off. Air ball. And it goes out of bounds.
That's what you want to do. Make them shoot over the top. No driving lanes in overtime.
Garland.
G Young, they should have never gave up. G Young, they had a 15-point lead. They were up by 15.
Mitchell, 18-footer blocked by Brown.
Brown gets it.
Nice play to cover ground in a hurry.
Finally, they start playing some defense. Brown shoots the 3.
Draws a foul.
And it's off, but he will draw the foul.
And Brown will shoot 3.
So he'll go to the line for 3.
Here's that play by Brown. Yeah, go ahead, AC.
Yeah, good recovery that time by Brown, but the pick was not set strong enough to stop him, to give Donovan an extra second, and then he gets fouled on the jump shot there for 3 shots.
Brown tonight is 4 for 7 from the line. His first is good.
Brown's going to make the first free throw. Score is now 110 to 109.
Is Grant Williams
doing what Grant Williams can't do.
Right. With 0.8 of a second remaining in a tie ball game and a chance to give the Celtics the lead with the Cavaliers out of timeouts.
Second free throw is good.
Brown has one more coming.
Hauser's on the bench.
Night
Aaron.
Jaylen Brown. He's 1 assist shy of a triple-double. 29 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists.
Yeah, he's a gamer. He's the kind of guy that he comes every night to
Shout
play,
out to you, George.
And he's gonna be
I like the Robert Parrish joke.
Got to find a way now to get their edge in this overtime.
Brown has played a team-high 41 minutes for Joe Mazzulla
And
tonight
makes the
after
third
playing
free throw. So
47
scores
minutes
112-109.
just
4
yesterday.
minutes left.
Hey, that's old school, man. We used to do that all the time.
Shout out to
Talking to the right
Zahir
guy.
for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome
Michael
to the channel.
Austin-Carr and Serena Winters.
Thank you for
The
subscribing.
Celtics have a three-point
Garland
lead.
kicks it to the
Mobley
corner. Back to Garland, and he travels.
He did.
Celtics ball.
So the Celtics have the
Nico says
basketball
Grant Williams
and a
better be running
three-point
laps
lead.
all practice.
Yeah,
Grant Williams ain't running nowhere. You see how
Good
big he is.
Steps, yep, before he puts the ball on the ground.
Grant Williams plays
Wanna keep it to a
defense and
one-possession
shoots
game at the most? Gotta have some
threes.
defense
That's
right
all.
here.
White looks to turn the corner, took a bump from Stevens. Got
White,
to the rim,
no
could not
good.
finish,
It's going to be a
however,
rebound
Stevens
by
grabs the
Stevens.
rebound,
Back to
and
Mitchell.
Mitchell now trots into the forecourt, works on
Nice
Brogdon.
move. Goes high to the rack. Are you kidding me?
Oh, what a thunderous dunk by Donovan Mitchell.
What?
A highlight reel throwdown cuts the Boston lead to 1.
111, 112.
And throw to Emma down.
Brogdon. Twists
Brogdon
inside,
kicks
nearly
it out
threw
to
away.
Smart for
Smart, a
three.
contested
He can't
That's
hit.
rebounded
Rebound by Mobley.
Oh my, Mitchell once again electrifying this crowd as the Cavs now look for the lead in overtime. It's Mitchell again.
Goes back to the
White
rack.
man
Can't
got a
finish
piece
that
of it.
time. Rebound by Brown.
3:05 to go.
Brown for
stops.
three. Can't hit.
Mobley rebounds. Stevens was out there.
1
with
point
the
game.
contest.
The Cavs want to put the energy on him now. Good timeout there. Regroup.
Timeout called by the Cavaliers.
Donovan Mitchell, take a lesson.
My goodness. Was it Cornette? Cornette got posterized. No, that's Muscala. That's Muscala. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely gonna have to post that that short when the game's over because he got posterized. Put that man on the poster
Yes, they are.
because
Right
Donovan
now,
definitely
you can see the way
handled
this is
business.
going now, they are starting to show a little bit of fatigue now. Cavs have to be ready to roll.
Drago
now.
says this is the
It's
choke
actually
championship.
Jared Allen's mic'd up tonight. Here's what he had to say down
Oh
the stretch.
man.
We almost lost it 2 times in a row. They almost dipped it
So we're in a
back
quick
in.
timeout here as we have 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in OT. 1 point game. Celtics up.
All I can say is wow.
Stunned into
Randy
silence.
says Cavs are sorry. I don't know, man. They fought back.
Wow.
So to be honest, it's really on the Celtics because they had a 15-point lead.
Has wowed this league.
Cavs have been
Here
resilient.
in his first season as a Cavalier, 8th in the league in scoring at 27 a night. The stretches he willed the Cavaliers here this evening. The Cavs had some bumpy moments.
Pass inside to
Lamar
Stevens, back to
gets
Garland.
the inbounds pass. Can't stress enough how big Stevens has been in this game. As
Nice
Garland to the
move.
basket, he
Little
floats
floater.
up, can't
Doesn't
get the
go.
roll.
Rebound
This ball
by
is grabbed
Brogdon.
Brogdon.
Dustin says, I got money on
Garland,
Celtics. Let's
Mitchell,
go.
Stevens and Mobley are on the floor for the Cavs with 2:35
Pass inside
to
to
go in
Smart.
overtime.
Back outside to Brown. He
Run up the
drives.
line by Stevens.
Kicks it out.
Off to Muscala for a
Muscala,
corner
three. Way
Way
off.
short.
Rebound
Rebounded by LeVert.
Great
by
defense
LeVert.
by Mobley
Shout out
that
to
time.
Gonzalo
He's
Navarro
defending him
for
from the
subscribing.
right
Thanks a
side,
lot. Welcome to
so
the
he
channel.
couldn't go to the baseline.
LeVert
off
kicks
to
it out.
Stevens for three.
Stevens hits the three. And they go up by 1. Scores 112-113. Cavs up.
Now it's time to play some offense. Stevens.
So 112-114. Cavs up by
What
2.
a huge boost. Stevens has been in this ball game. We have an illegal screen on Brown.
Ooh,
Stevens and Garland
illegal
together,
screen.
looking to defend Brown.
This is gonna be a
Commits the
turnover.
illegal screen to the
Cavaliers
have the
ball.
back with a 2-point lead and 2:01 to go. Here's Brown. Was he
Set your
moving?
feet,
Sure
Brown.
was.
What are
He
you
got the
doing?
arms up into Garland.
Now is the execution. And that means making the shot because you've got a 1-possession game. Want to take it to 2.
Mitchell back to Stevens.
Mitchell
Thought
kicks it out to
about
Stevens. He
into
drives.
Muscala, put a
Uses
shoulder
that
into
body.
Muscala.
Easy
He
off the
makes it
glass.
scores. Lamar Stevens is
116,
having a
112,
huge
4-point
night.
game.
The confidence is soaring And Stevens doing his thing. Good defense by Mobley.
LeVert knocks it away. The Cavs have been crying out for a reserve to step up over the last couple of weeks. Stevens gets his shot tonight, and on both ends, he is
Shout out to you, Dustin.
Huge impact.
Just breathe, man. It's not over yet, Dustin. Just breathe.
To end the last game and get him to overtime, and now his offense is stepping up, and the Cavs defense is stepping up.
Cavs ball.
LeVert and Stevens converged on Brown.
Big
Cavs
steal.
by 4.
Mitchell slows it down. He resets.
Remains. Mitchell takes some air out of the basketball. He's watched by Brogdon. The Cavs have scored the last 7 points. Stevens has 5.
Sidestep
Mitchell
3. Mitchell can't hit.
Stevens.
Rebound by Stevens. Cleans it up.
Rebound, loose ball.
They fight for it.
Hit the deck. We're waiting for an indication by Tony Brothers. I think by pointing at Stevens, he was indicating that Stevens touched the ball when his body was on the baseline.
out of bounds.
So it will be Celtic basketball
Celtics ball.
with 66 seconds to go.
You talk about an effort. Stevens has given the Cavaliers an unbelievable effort this evening on both ends of the floor.
Shout out to Jay Keys, as I need that smart bucket for my prize picks.
In overtime, his offenses came to life.
We'll see. We're just approaching a minute. 4-point game. Celtics bringing it down.
16 minutes. Brown pressured.
Pass to Brogdon.
Brogdon. Watched by Mitchell. Mitchell knocked it away.
Mitchell almost stole it. Gets it back to Brown. Goes behind the back. Spins. Easy. Gets the little roll at the end. Back to a 2-point game. 114-116. 40 seconds left on the clock.
It's a 2-point game. 35 seconds to go. Brown now has 32.
Mitchell guarded by White.
3 to shoot.
Ooh, step back. Shoots. In and out.
Mobley bats it to Garland.
Oh, Garland gets it.
With the shot clock now showing 11. Gets fouled by
And White's going to foul Garland. Stop the clock.
The Celtics had one to give. Garland's grabbing at his wrist as White chopped down on Garland.
JJ, he basically needs a smart to score for his parlay or his prize picks.
And that time Garland did a good job of understanding shot clock and time of possession.
This is wild. Pass inside to Garland. 10 seconds, and they're going to foul him again.
With 9 seconds to go.
9 seconds on the clock. 2-point game, 114-116. Will the Celtics choke again in overtime? We got to blame this on Grant Williams if they do.
It's a 2-possession game with 9 seconds remaining.
Shout out to C Money and L Money for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
This ball game with 2 free throws here.
The 23-year-old Garland.
Garland shooting 2. Hits the first. It's a 3-point game.
Cavaliers 117. Celtics 114. A hush.
3-point game, 114-117. 9 seconds still on the clock.
Garland's second. It's good.
It's a second 4-point game, 114-118.
The Cavaliers have a 2-possession lead. Cavs 118, Celtics 114.
Why'd they take time off the clock after they made a second?
Set back to 9 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
like they took off 3 seconds, so to go back to 9 seconds on the clock.
Garland with critical free throws. Cool, number 10. He gets them to go.
This is a tough one. This was a tough one. All Grant Williams had to do was hit one free throw, just one, and this game would have been over. Dustin, that was my prediction, man. I had the Celtics. That was my prediction. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Lamar Stevens, a likable figure in that
Duella, what's going on with you?
He has been
How you doing tonight?
in this second half.
He is the original junkyard dog. I mean, he's the one.
That's right.
And he brings his
Sure,
effort
he
to
says
the game every
Celtics
night.
gonna make a
Tonight
4-pointer.
was unbelievable because it was all defense at first, and then all of a sudden the offense has come to life.
The Cavaliers are a perfect 6-0 in
Johnny
overtime.
Shorts, what up, man? What's
Looking
going
to
on
go
with you?
7-0. 9 seconds remain. This is a don't foul spot right here. Yikes!
Ooh.
A foul is called. It's on Mobley.
Foul on Mobley.
It happened after the ball was inbounded. Had it not, the Celtics would have gotten a free throw.
And the ball.
And I think Joe Mazzulla wants this to be reviewed. Oh, boy.
Oh, is that? Well,
that was
yeah.
really, really close. Again, if the ruling is that the foul occurred before the ball was
No problem, Purple.
inbounded, the
You know how we
Celtics
do. Much love.
would get a free throw.
Shout out to John Fields for subscribing.
Joe
Thanks a
Mazzulla
lot.
wants
Welcome
a
to the channel.
timeout here. Tony Brothers now and JB Bickerstaff are in an animated discussion. The Celtics are campaigning that
An
foul
animated
occurred
discussion.
before the ball was inbounded.
They're
And
two
this is going to
cartoon
be
characters
a critical decision as our
talking.
officials talk it over. Tony Brothers, Tyler Ford, and Jason Goldenberg. It does not appear that
this is wild.
they are going
Grant
over
Williams,
to,
man.
take a
I don't know.
look here.
How do you live that one down in the locker room, knowing that you could have won the game
There's the
if you would have just hit one free throw and you missed both?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
You literally missed
The
both.
ruling again by Tyler Ford was that the ball had just been inbounded before the contact took place.
It was by a millisecond.
So they put
I
8.7
just got done saying this is a don't
on the
foul
clock.
spot. Whistle. I think I'll keep my thoughts to myself for the final 8.7 seconds.
Well, yeah, it was a great game.
The Celtics are out
Terrible
of
for the
timeouts
Celtics.
now. That foul, by
Grant
the way,
Williams
on
cost the
Mobley is
Celtics
number
the game.
5.
It was in his hands to win it.
Mitchell stands in front of White.
Keep everything in front of you now.
0.87 on the clock.
Driving lanes. You want to keep everything in front of you.
White is the trigger man.
Pass inside.
Goes into Grant Williams.
Williams shoots the
contested
three.
He
Why'd they
missed
give it to him?
rebounded by Mitchell.
Why?
And the
Are you
Cavaliers
kidding me?
have completed the comeback.
After he cost you the game, the play was to pass it to Grant Williams on the inbound to shoot the three?
His team in overtime as Donovan Mitchell goes for 40 points.
Why would they give it to Grant Williams to shoot a three of all people after he just cost you the game? This was absolutely terrible. This was a terrible showing by the Celtics tonight. They lost 2 games in a row in overtime after they were up 15 points in this game. Terrible. Donovan Mitchell closes out with 40 points. Jaylen Brown, 32. Shout out to all you guys watching. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you'll be updated with streams just like this for the NBA, college, and of course NFL as well. Tomorrow's stream is going to be Golden State Warriors, Oklahoma City Thunder. That'll be at 8 p.m. And then Wednesday it's going to be the Mavericks and the Pelicans at 7:30. So that is my stream schedule for the next 48 hours. After that, we're going to mix some college in there as we get prepared for March Madness. So like I said, make sure you guys lock it in, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I will see you all for the next game. Much love to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Much love to everyone watching and listening. And everyone, have a good night. I got to hit it for you one time. Good night, guys.